Hello and welcome back to Sports Beyond Cancer. This is Vitimurti here. I hope you all are doing good and welcome back to the 25th game of the ICC Men's T20 World Cup 2026. And we are here for the game today between the Windies and the Nepal here, covering in the game from Wankhede Stadium here in Mumbai. So a good morning to all of you, and I hope you all are doing good and hope you all are doing great. So I hope you all had a breakfast, and I welcome you all from no matter from which part of the world you're watching in. Thank you for tuning into Sports Beyond Cancer. This is Vitimurti, a former sports journalist who's now covering the live streaming and the commentary of the game here right from the comfort of my home because of my battles with cancer. Unfortunately, I have to do this way because that's the only way I can keep in touch with my passion here. And so hope you all are doing good. To all the Nepal people and the West Indies people, please tag in your friends and also the community, your sporting community. I know you're excitedly watching this game here from around the globe, especially from Kathmandu and the people from Jamaica and West Indies. So thank you for being a part of Sports Beyond Cancer here. And so the thing is here that the West Indies have won the toss and have put Nepal into bat, but Nepal are in deep trouble there. They're already 3 down for 20 runs in 5.3 overs, and they are in a difficult situation out there. They are struggling out there in the middle, especially Matthew Ford has been bowling wonderfully well. He's bowled 2.4 overs, 1 for 7, and he's bowling exceptionally well on the surface here. And Akil Hossain started the proceedings today, and he picked up the wicket early. In the first over, he picked up Kushal Bhutal. So Nepal starting on a low front here at the Wankhede Stadium here, and Asif Sheikh holding out to Shimran Hetmer of the bowling of Jason Holder. Holder getting a wicket of his first ball of the spell here, and that too of a bad ball. The ball was bowled down the legs, and he hit the ball straight to the man at the fine leg region. Unfortunate there, and Jason Holder couldn't believe his luck there. Wicket of his first ball, that too of a loosener. So that's the story there from the Wankhede until now. So that's been the story, as Nepal are after almost towards the end of the power play, 21 for 3, and the run rate is 3.60 with Dipendra Singh out there in the middle with Arif Sheikh, and also Rohit Paudal. He was also caught plumb in front of the not plumb, I could say he was trapped in front of the wicket, and the ball was hitting the just a little bit of the leg stump, but the umpire's call had to take the center stage in that decision, so because the on-field umpire had given it as out. So with that said, after the end of the power play, Nepal are 22 for 3 after 6, and that'll be the first drinks break of this match here. So that's been the story so far. 3.67 the run rate, and Nepal are 22 for 3, and unfortunate start here for Nepal here in Wankhede. This could be a high scoring game. The wicket is a high scoring game, and 22 for 3. This is not looking good for Nepal here, and just the one change for West Indies here. The Romario Shepherd has been replaced with Matthew Ford, and Matthew Ford has stormed into the team here and is bowled so wonderfully well. Especially, I think he's already bowled his 3 overs. Yes, I think he's bowled his 3 overs, and he's picked up 1 made in 1 wicket and just given away 8 runs there. Matthew Ford and Jason Holder picking up a wicket there along with Akil Hossain. Dipendra Singh and Arif Sheikh will be definitely keen to build a partnership here, because that's going to be extremely key for them. They will have to stitch a partnership, take the game deep as much as possible, and then take the proceedings from there, because otherwise this will be definitely a difficult task for the lower middle order batters of Nepal. They will have to stitch a big partnership here, play sensibly, take the calculated risk, and take the short-term goals. I mean, plan short-term. Like probably now they are off 6 overs, 3 for 23. Probably get somewhere close to 65 or 75 by the end of the 10th over, and then probably look to get towards 100 or 110 by the end of the 15th or 16th over, and then provide yourself the chance to go for the late onslaught in the remaining 4 or 5 overs. So that should be the way Nepal should be batting today at Wankhede. So let's see how things go from here on for Nepal here. But Windies have been extremely brutal here, walking into this tournament with two straight defeats. I mean, they lost against, if I'm not wrong, they lost against Afghanistan, and then they lost to South Africa, two serious defeats, and they were entering this World Cup on a low energy. But the way they took the campaign by a storm, I mean, the way they defeated England, I mean, the confidence would have definitely boosted up from there. So definitely West Indies always a threat to the other teams, especially in this format of this game, given that their batters are always accustomed to this format of this game, and the surface in India too, because a lot of these players have been playing franchise cricket all around the globe here, and especially in India too. So this is a format that the West Indies thrive on, and definitely they are a team to beat, and they will be a good top contender to make it to the next stage of the tournament, especially the semi-finals, if I'm not wrong. So that's the story out there from the middle. 22 for 3 after 6, Nepal with a run rate of 3.67. So to all the followers who are joined into Sports Beyond Cancer, please hit the like button. Only then the algorithm will push it to the other people there. And also don't forget to subscribe. A kind request, hit the like button so that our stream can reach many people, because only then the YouTube algorithm, realizing that people are starting to like this video, will push it to other people. So hit the like button as you are watching the live stream. So that will be really kind of you. 22 for 3 after 6, and Jason Holder will running in to bowl to Irie here, and he's just got an outside edge, and the ball just going towards the point fielder, and that'll just be one run there. 23 for 3 after 6.1 overs. That's the scenario out there in the middle. The West Indies starting strong. Akil Hossain starting off with a wonderful wicket there of Bhutal, and then a bad luck. Jason Holder picking a wicket up his first ball. I mean, that was absolutely unlucky on the bowler there. Extremely lucky for the bowler there, and unlucky for the batter this time. Angling it into the pads, and Arif tries to tuck it away towards the leg side. Only manages to drive towards the mid-wicket fielder there. That'll just be a dot ball. 6.2 overs, 23 for 3, and the run rate is 3.61. Hope you all are doing good, and hope you had a wonderful Saturday yesterday, especially with the games we had on our hands yesterday. What a wonderful game we had. South Africa completely dominating the Kiwis. I know I was supporting the Kiwis yesterday, but completely dominating and taking the game away from Kiwis courtesy. This time the ball is in the air. Can this be a fourth wicket here? Poor shot here. The ball was angling into the pads, and Arif trying to flick the ball, but has managed only to hit it aerially in the air. The ball was lurking in the air for quite some time, and it was swiveling in the air, but the fielder calms himself below the ball and stations him perfectly, and easily latches onto the catch. And the Nepal fans are shell shocked out there. What did Arif do there? That was completely unwanted given the circumstances. They were already 23 for 3, and Arif trying to flick it in the air, didn't get good contact on the bat there, and the fielder there at the mid-wicket region just running back as the ball was swirling in the air, and he's managed, and there he's saying to the fielders the ball was swirling in the air, and he's managed to take a good catcher. Well judged in the end. Arif Sheikh will walk for 2 runs, and he will be kicking himself. The management and the coach will definitely not be happy. Not a shot you want to play when your team is suffering at 23 for 3, and he will have to take the long walk back to the pavilion. And Nepal are now reduced to 23 for 4 in 6.3 overs. This is a disastrous start for Nepal here. They will have to build a partnership here, otherwise this is going to be a game over within no time. The West Indies, on the other hand, completely will definitely take that wicket there. The ball was angling into the pads. Not a wicket-taking delivery, but a poor shot there. Extreme poor judgment in shot selection there, and Arif will have to make the way long whack back home. And with that said, the 4 wickets are down here, and Jason Holder picking up his second wicket of the innings here. Jason Holder running into the new batsman who's Lokesh. Oh, that's a lucky outside edge. And the ball will trickle down towards the third man fielder there. And that'll be just one run there. And Lokesh will be off the mark. A lucky start for Lokesh here. And Nepal will be kicking themselves. Poor shot there. The previous wicket didn't manage to get any good connection. It was in a poor shape. The bat going in ahead of this bat, and he's only managed to flick it aerially, no distance, and poor technique there, and he will have to depart. To all the listeners who have joined in us from the various corners of the globe, please hit the like button, because only then the YouTube algorithm will push this video to the people there. And also, please let us know in the chat box. The chat box is completely open. We're waiting for our first messages. Please let us know from which part of the globe or which part of the country you're watching this game, and please let us know which team are you rooting for today, and we will definitely be happy to have a chat, because these kinds of chats motivates us that we are actually talking to some real people here and not just talking to a camera here, and this will make the stream interesting, as well as it will give me the motivation to continue this journey on a long term, because I'm still not thought about continuing this for a long term, and because of the situation I have been put through in the life, especially with the 5 cancers at the age of 33. This is just a start for me. YouTube is something new to me, so I'm just on the learning curve, because I'm currently entering remission phase after a 2.5 years battle with my 5th cancer. So this is something new to me, so I'm extremely new to the tools of YouTube, the streaming and the OBS, but I've been working as a sports journalist all through my life. For 8 years I've been a sports journalist in India and across the globe, in New Zealand, and covering the Tokyo Olympics and the Indian Premier League and the many leagues across different sports, rugby, football, and so this is something new to me, because even though I'm gutted, because I want to be on the field, because I used to be with my sports camera and interviewing people and players there, but this time this is new for me, but I did not want to give up on my passion for sports and sports journalism, and that's the reason I'm trying my best, even though I'm extremely disappointed because I can't be on the field, but nevertheless I'm giving it all. I'm not giving up on cancer, because I don't want cancer to take away my passion here, and that's the reason I'm here. So please hit that like button and support the cause, support the fight, and support our passion here. I hope you all are doing good, and please drop that comment in the chat box, because that will keep the conversation engaging. Let us know from which part of the country or the globe you're watching this game, and let us know who are you rooting for, and also please give a feedback about our commentary and our stream, because here we just do professional sports journalistic commentary, and unfortunately all the other most of these other streamers who get a lot of views and the lot of viewers and subscribers on the channels, they mock players, ridicule players, and create memes and other sort of stuff on players, and unfortunately the audiences want to consume that kind of content, and they get all the limelight. I mean, I definitely don't consider them as sports fans, because they're not worthy of it. When someone enjoys ridiculing players, or someone enjoys ridiculing a team, or brings in negativity or hatred, that's not my cause, because my passion all through my life was to promote sports in the right positive directions, to promote sports, to bring in a positive well-being in the community, and that's the reason I have been fighting for all my life despite the 5 cancers. So here I am to promote sports amongst the youth, amongst the elite, and to promote sports amongst the community, to promote participation, as well as to promote sports accessibility in communities. So that's the reason I'm here. So please drop in a chat where are you watching the game from, and let us know whom you're supporting today, and also give us a feedback, because this will help us grow as an individual, as well as a streamer, as well as a person, as well as a character. So thank you very much. So let us know in the chat box. Eagerly waiting for you to drop in your message in the chat box. This time Fode into his 4th over, and he's just given a wide ball off his 3rd ball, 27 for 4, and Lokesh is yet to get off his mark here, and Fode running in now to bowl to Lokesh. Lokesh, can he get off the mark here? This time angle it into the batter there, and Lokesh playing that with soft hands there, gently taps it, doesn't want to seeing the ball till the end, and he's playing calm out there. He wants to see off this over from Matthew Fode. Matthew Fode has been bowling wonderfully there. He's come into this team as a replacement for Romario Shepherd, and he's raised up his hand and he has said, thank you for showing the faith in me, to the captain and the coach, and he is delivering here, and he is showing the faith. He is paying back the faith shown in him by the team and the management here. Wonderful stuff here from Fode. This time a little bit outside the off stump, and he tries to guided towards the offside, but off inside edge, and the ball rolling away towards Sherfane Rutherford in the mid-wicket region there. So So thank you for your message there, Jay Wonta Drew. Sorry if I pronounced that wrong. Thank you for your message for acknowledging our work here. Thank you so much. Please hit the subscribe button, and I hope all you 15 people who are watching have hit the like button so that more people can join in the stream. Because only when you hit the like, the YouTube algorithm pushes it to other people there. So please, you ensure as you're watching the stream, hit that like button and the subscribe button. And the more engagement we have in the conversations, the more it will push it to the other people, and we can have more viewers on this channel. Please promote this sporting community and help us grow, because I'm eagerly planning to take it on a long term, especially when I reach 500. I'm definitely going to invest in some tools so that I can make it more interesting, probably a good background, and also bring in more insights and probably more statistics here for you to promote sports in the right direction here. 7.5 overs, 27 for 4, and here is Matthew for one last time in this innings. Oh, that's a good ball. Has he managed to get the outside edge? And that's just past the outside edge. And a wonderful spell there coming to an end by Matthew Ford. 4 overs, one made in, 1 for 10. He's bowled brilliantly here on this Wankhede wicket. He's come out with an intent. He's come out with an positive approach here. He was not featured in the previous game, and he has come into the team to replace Romario Shepherd, who's managed to pick up 5 and replacing Romario Shepherd, who has delivered such good performances, is not an easy task, because the team will have a lot of expectations on you, and he has come back and delivered a wonderful bowling performance, and this will be a great headache to have for the West Indies the management, because when most of your players are performing, it gets tougher for the management to pick the playing 11 for the next game, and no wonder this is a good headache for West Indies to have, especially in such a long tournament, which is bound to happen in the next few days. So 8 overs there and 27 for 4, and Nepal in deep trouble here. And the run rate is just 3.38 here. So please hope you hit the like button so that more people can join in on the stream here. This time Shamar Joseph has been given the ball. He is bowling in, angling into the batter there, a little bit outside the off stump there, and he hit towards the sweeper cover, and that'll just be 1 run there. 28 for 4 after 8.1 overs. What a plethora of resources to have for Shea Hope there. I mean, what a wonderful squad this West Indies are, especially in the T20 format, with the likes of Matthew Ford, and here is Shamar Joseph, and Akil Hussain. I mean, Jason Holder. I mean, these guys are wonderful. Lot of resources for Shai Hope there. Once again, this time the ball going away from the batter. It was a good length delivery, and he drives it towards the backward point region. Just 1 run to the batter there, and well, I even forgot Roston Chase. I mean, this guy can bowl wonderfully. He's shown it time and time again, and even in this series, even in this tournament, beg your pardon, Roston Chase has been a match winner here. And Brandon King and Shai Hope at the top of the order, and West Indies will be definitely hoping that Brandon King and Shai Hope will get back to a good touch and find their momentum here, because they are the 2 people who are struggling to find a little bit of form here in this tournament. This time a wild slash, he tries to drive it too hard. Dipender Singh will not be happy with that. That is an extremely unconventional of or uncharacteristic of Dipender there. He's tried to force the ball into the drive, and that has just gone past the outside edge, and that'll just be a dot ball here. So Roston Chase and Rutherford, Sherfin Rutherford. I mean, what a wonderful South Africa T20 league he's had. He's coming into this tour with a wonderful runs behind his back. I mean, he had, I think he scored somewhere around 360 or 340 runs in that South Africa T20 league for the Capitals, and that too with a strike rate of 160 plus. What a phenomenal season, but unfortunate they missed out on the finals there. And Roman Powell, I mean, the power, the muscle man. He's a great fielder, and he too can bowl on occasions. He can give you the 2 overs, and what a wonderful batter. A lot of resources there. Gudakesh Moti, just forgot, he's bowled wonderfully. He's shown in the last game he can win new games here. So wonderful team for West Indies put up here, and all courtesy to Darren Sammy. He's been a revelation for reviving West Indian cricket, and definitely he's a legend for the West Indian cricket here, not just as a player, but now he is managing the team as a coach too. So this time it's bowled wide outside the off stump, a little bit short, and this time the batter won't miss on it. He capitalizes on it and cuts it perfectly, and the ball going towards the backward point region. No chance for the fielder there in the third man region. That'll be wonderful for there, and the Nepal fans in the stands are all on toes now. Finally something to cheer about. A boundary coming after a long time, and that is 33 for 4 after 8.5, and the run rate 3.74. So Shimar Joseph just making a field change here. He's sending the mid-on fielder back to long on here, and as he runs in to bowl to Deepender, this time wonderfully angled into the batter there, and there's some confusion out there. The batter called for a single, and Lokesh responding, and then Deepender denying the single, and the fielder coming in there from the mid-wicket region, almost putting in a drive and going for the run out at the non-strikers end, but no damage done there, and that'll be the end of the over. And after the end of the ninth over, Nepal are 33 for 4. I hope you all have hit the like button there, because every single like, every single subscribe, every single comment there will mean the world to me, because that will give me the hope to fight against this 5th battle against cancer. Also, as I entered remission phase now, I'm lucky to have started this kind of streaming, which is extremely new to me on YouTube. So please help me reach the 500 mark as soon as possible, because that will motivate me to think about continuing this journey on a long-term basis. So please don't forget to hit the like button, and also hit the subscribe button, and also share with your friends and family, your children, grandparents, parents, your sporting communities, sporting clubs, your cricket clubs, and also other clubs too, because we'll be covering other sports too. This is just the start, because I'm just learning out now, and because I'm a sports journalist, I've covered multiple games, so we will slowly bring in more sports here on this channel on Sports Beyond Cancer. Thank you for tuning in today on a Sunday morning. I hope you all are doing good from whichever part of the country or the globe you are watching this. And Gudakesh Moti into the attack, a little bit shorter, angling into the batter, and he tucks it away towards the fine leg region, and they'll cross over for a single here. 34 for 4 after 9.1, and here is Gudakesh Moti, this time angling it into the batter, and he drives it away towards the long on region, and Roman Powell collects it easily and throws it back to the wicketkeeper there. So please let us know in the chat box, because we are waiting to have some conversation, because only then we'll have a good amount of reach and good amount of stream, because otherwise it'll feel like I'm putting efforts and just talking to a camera here. I actually want to know that the people are actually listening to me and are actually responding to me, and they are also engaging in a conversation with me. This time a little bit straying down the leg, and he tucks it away, flicks it away, guides it away towards the fine leg region, and Jason Holder from the short fine leg region running back and pulling the ball back, and the batters will easily complete 2 runs there. So please let us know in the chat box, where are you watching this game from, and which team are you rooting for, and also please provide feedback on our commentary so that we can learn, so that we can grow as a person, and so that we can grow as a sports journalist. This time once again straying down the leg, goes for the sweep shot, and the ball's taken the edge and is flying past the short fine leg fielder there, and rolls away into the boundary. Finally some happy faces. Nepal fans in the stands, they are rejoicing. It was a top edge off the glove, I guess, but lucky there, it flew past Jason Holder and runs away into the boundary ropes there. 4 runs there in the fine leg region, and Lokesh will definitely take it into his stride. This time Gudakesh Moti, that's the ball, that's the channel he needs to bowl to. Wonderfully bowl, pitching outside the off stump and turning away from the batter. Well tossed up delivery, coming in with the angle, and the ball going wonderfully well, and the ball going towards the short third man fielder, and the batter scampering for a quick single there. No trouble there. Lokesh on 9 runs from 11 balls. 42 for 4 at 9.5 overs. The last ball before the 10th over mark here, and Wankhede, Gudakesh Moti into his first over, has already given 9 runs. Can he pick up a wicket here? And this time wonderful bowl, great channel to bowl, the ball gripping on the surface and just stopping on the batter, pitched on middle and turning towards the off stump. Beautiful ball there, 83.8 kilometers per hour clicks on that, and that will be a dot ball to end the over. 9 runs coming off the over, and Nepal are 42 for 4. So please, we are eagerly waiting for you to message us. chat in the comment box. So please, the chat box is completely open. Kindly requesting you to put in your chat where are you watching this game from, whom are you rooting for, and the feedback on this live stream and the channel too, because that will help me introduce, improve as a person, improve as a character, and improve as a channel. Or so every input could be positive, could be negative, because that's the how we grow. That's how, because we want to take out something from you too. We give something, we get something, because I just want to take out inputs and become a better person, become a better streamer, become a sports journalist. So eagerly waiting for your message in the chat box. The chat box open there. We've only received one message from Jay and Jay Want Drew, and eagerly waiting to have more conversations, anything regarding cricket, anything regarding sports, anything regarding the stream here. This time Shamar Joseph, 134.5 clicks, angling into the batter. Lokesh just tucks it away towards the mid-on fielder there. That'll be no run there. That'll be a dot ball there. West Indian skipper wonderfully keeping the field inside the batter, inside the field there. He realizing that they don't want to offer easy singles, so that which can stabilize the Nepal innings. So he's keeping it tight out there. He doesn't want to give easy runs. He's making things difficult out for the batters there, and he's being smart enough, keeping the field inside. This time, wonderfully ball, good length ball. It was climbing on the batter, and Lokesh jumping on his toes and trying to cut it away towards the play, guide it away towards the short third man fielder, but only managing to hit it towards the point fielder. That'll be a dot ball there. 143.3 clicks on that one. Shamar Joseph, he's cranking in some pace and is bringing in all the experience, all the variations out here in the Wankhede. The West Indies will be extremely happy. 42 for 4 after 10.2 overs after putting Nepal into bat here. So Shamar Joseph running into Lokesh here, and it's been 2 dot balls, and this time he goes for the hard slash, and he's lucky there. Goes off the ball goes off the outside edge and flies away towards the third man region, and that'll be a boundary there for Lokesh. He's been living dangerously here, but that will be anyways, that will be nevertheless the 4 runs here. The ball was moving away from the batter, and he goes for the hard slash. And as the experts have said over the years, when you slash hard, and he's done that exactly. And the ball coming in with a lot of pace from the hands of Shamar Joseph, flies off the edge and goes into the boundary for 4 runs there. This time it's a short ball, and the ball angling away towards the leg side of the batter there. He goes for the pull, and the keeper has taken the catch, and there's been an appeal. Is this a wicket here? Is this a wicket here? Once again down the leg, and he goes for the pull shot, and the keeper's taken the catch, and I think the umpire's given it out, and the batter is walking away. Lokesh is walking away. The unlucky score, the unlucky number of 13. Nepal in deep trouble now, and Shamar Joseph picking up his first wicket. The ball was banged in short on the ball, and it was climbing on him. It was going down the leg, and he goes for the pull shot, and unfortunately the ball just kissing the gloves there and safely landing in the hands of Shai Hope's gloves there. And Lokesh Baum has to depart for 13 of 15, and Nepal in deep trouble. 46 for 5 after being put into bat this morning in Wankhede after 10.4 overs. I hope you all subscribers, people have hit the subscribe button and hit the like button, so that only when you hit the like button, this stream is going to reach many people, because only then the YouTube algorithm will push it to the other people. So please ensure we bring in more coming people into this community, into the stream. So please, if you're watching this stream, please don't forget to hit this like button there, and definitely hit the subscribe button there. And only when you engage in the chat box, the algorithm pushes it to other people, because a lot of people are engaging in this content. So please, we are eager to know from which part of the world or globe you're watching this stream, and also let us know whom are you rooting for today, and also let us know whom are you rooting for in tonight's game in India versus Pakistan too. Any conversation will be extremely happy to be out there. This time Gulshan out there in the middle, and that's wonderfully bowled, and it was bowled a full length delivery going away from the batter, and he just taps it away towards the short third man fielder there, I guess, and then that will be a dot ball. And Let's see how the Nepal batters, they will have to build a partnership here. Otherwise, this match is going to end in soon, so extremely soon here. And the Nepal fans frustrated there. Unlucky wicket there. Shai Hope, beg your pardon, Shema Joseph running in. And this time, wonderfully bowled, good length ball, and the ball's been stopped here in the short third man region there, and the ball's been pushed away towards the point field. The batter was out of his crease. He wanted to get off the mark there, but denied by Dipender Singh there rightfully, and the fielder having a shy at the batter's end, but unfortunately, no direct hit, and probably he was within the crease too. So that should be the end of the dramatic over here. 46 for 5 after the end of the 11th over, and Shemar Joseph picking up a wicket here, and the run rate is just 4.25 here, and Nepal will be eager to push the run rate up here, and build a partnership. I mean, at this stage, I think they should be looking at getting somewhere close to 85 or 95 by the end of 15th over, and give themselves about 5 overs or 4 overs in the end to take whatever comes their way, and try to get somewhere closer to 140, 143, and try to make a match out of this, or try to at least put in a fight, or at least have a total to defend here. And Dipender Singh will be the key here for Nepal. He needs to play the anchoring knock here. He needs to be the man for Nepal here. He needs to shoulder his responsibility here. This time, Gudakesh Moti, a flighted delivery, and Dipender Singh. That's probably the start of the innings for Dipender Singh. He is charged down the ground, and he smashed it straight over the long off region. A beautiful 6 for Dipender Singh and Nepal, and that's brought some cheer back in the Nepal fans here. To the Nepal fans here, they have come in huge number here to support their national team in Wankhede, all the way from Kathmandu, all the way from Nepal, and that's a beautiful shot. 86 meter 6 going into the stands of Wankhede here, and this time Moti, wonderfully tossed up the ball, pitching on leg and turning towards them away from the batter there, and 52 for 5, and Dipender Singh 18 runs from 24 ball. He's been there since a long time. He must have set his eye in, and he must have understood the surface here, and he must have now realized that he is the key player to take Nepal to safety here. The other batters have departed. He needs to play along with the lower batting order as well as the lower order, and he needs to ensure that they complete the 20 over quota, and that he needs to take them to a score that the bowlers can put a fight on for. So 53 for 5 after 11.4 overs, and Gudakesh Moti 1.4 overs, none for 16. To all the viewers, kindly requesting you to hit the like button, and please engage in the chat box. We are eagerly waiting for the chat here, because otherwise it feels like I'm chatting to a camera and no one else, and your chat will give me the motivation to continue this journey despite all the turmoils in my life. And so please requesting you, just drop a comment in the chat box. Let us know from which part of the country or globe you're watching this game, and whom are you rooting for today. Let us know in the chat box. And this time, wonderfully bowled, the ball angled into the batter there, and Gulshan pushing it towards the long on region there. Dipender wanted to come back for the second there, but rightfully Gulshan sending him back, and that'll just be 1 run, and 8 runs coming off Gudakesh's second over. And after the end of the 12th over, Nepal are 54 for 5, beg your pardon there, 54 for 5 there. And to all the new viewers who have just joined us, welcome to Sports Beyond Cancer. This is Saurav Vittalmurthy, a former sports journalist who's worked across multiple leagues, including the IPL and the Tokyo Olympics, and multiple leagues, and covering cricket in New Zealand as well as in India. So I've been a sports journalist in India as well as New Zealand for 8 years, 4 years in India and 4 years in New Zealand. So that's my story out there. And I've had 5 cancers at the age of 33, and the 5th cancer went on for 2.5 years. So that's been my story here. And because now I've entered a remission, I was bedridden for 2.5 years now. Because I've entered remission, I've started something new. YouTube is extremely new to me, and I'm not sure how I'm doing at it, and that's the reason I'm asking you the feedback, because I'm extremely new to these tools, especially how to stream, how to do the OBS, and how to probably do live streams. And that's why I'm on the learning curve. Will definitely grow here. That's the reason I require a support. That's the reason I require you guys to help me reach 500, because then we'll consider to do this project on a long-term basis as a career prospect, because I've been out of my career for 3 years, out of sports journalism for 3 years because of my personal health issue, which is unfortunate, and that's the reason I don't want to cancer to take away my passion away from me, and that's the reason I'm sticking to sports journalism despite it all. That was the hope that carried me through all the 5 cancers here. And this time, Rashton Chase has been brought into the attack here. Right arm off break bowler, 33 years of age, and he's a wonderful campaigner. He's a wonderful bowler there, especially the way he extracts the bounce from the surface, coming in that from high release point, and he's been exceptional for West Indies here. And Roston Chase running into bowl towards Deepinder Singh here from around the wicket, and this time the ball was just turning into the batter, pitching on off and turning into the batter, and Deepinder Singh wanted to hit it towards the mid-wicket region but drags it down towards the long on region. That'll just be a single there. Deepinder Singh, 20 runs of 26. He's set his eye in. He's had his time at there. He must have understood the wicket there. He must have realized the bounce and the surface there. He definitely needs to carry on his innings, and he needs to carry on his bat throughout the innings here. This time wonderfully angled in towards the left-hander, well tossed into the left-hander, and he's driven it towards the bowler there. That'll just be a dot ball. Deepinder Singh has the most runs for Nepal in T20I internationals. He's extremely strong in the cover region as well as on the long off. This time, wonderfully ball, a little bit outside the off stump and just wide of the cover fielder there, and they'll cross over for a single there. So please hit the like button, and extremely eagerly waiting for your chat box, because that will make me feel that I'm actually talking and having a conversation with the people and not just talking to a camera here. So a kind request for you to drop that message, a single message on the chat box there. That will be extremely kind of you. And now Roston Chase running in from around the wicket. This time a full toss outside the off stump, missed out opportunity. He was going for he was trying to flick it towards the deep fine leg region, but unfortunately missing it. But nevertheless, that will be a wide ball, and he will have to re-bowl that once again. Roston Chase running in from around the wicket, and this time it's banged in a little bit short, and Deepinder Singh rocks back and tucks it away towards the long on region, and Roman Powell completing the proceedings there in the deep. And a wonderful over for Roston Chase coming here to an end. Just 5 runs coming off the first over of Roston Chase, and Nepal 58 for 5. And to all the new overs who come earlier today in Chennai, I beg your pardon, earlier today in Mumbai at the Wankhede Stadium, West Indies winning the toss and putting Nepal into bat here, and a poor start for Nepal, especially with Bhutal falling in the first over, with Akil Hussain cleaning him up, and then Asif Sheikh unfortunate to be caught off on the ball, a ball which was bowled on the pads, and he has gone for 11 runs of 10 balls. Rohit Paudel, not much big contribution there. He was gone for trapped in front of the stumps by Matthew Forde. I mean, Forde has had a wonderful game today. 4 overs, 1 for 18, coming into the side, replacing someone like Romario Shepherd, who's delivered match-winning performances with the ball for the team, and replacing someone like that is not going to be easy. And he's paid back the faith shown towards him by the team by delivering such a wonderful performance here today. And then Arif Sheikh playing a poor shot to hold. He hit the ball in the air at an unwanted situation, especially when Nepal was staring at 23 for 3 or 23 for 4. And Lokesh here, unfortunate to be caught down the leg here of the bowling of Shama Joseph. This time, Akil Hussain has been thrown the ball once again for his second spell here, and he's replaced Moti here. So spin attack here for West Indies in the middle phase of the game here, and let us see how. He's trapped on the pads, but it was angling down the leg there. No response from the umpire there. That'll be not out there. Definitely going down the leg. 23-60 for 5. Beg your pardon here. And Akil Hussain now running in. This time wonderfully bowled on the leg stump, but turning away into the batter there. And he rocks back and tucks it away towards the deep square leg region there, and is happy to take a single and give the strike back to Deepinder Singh here. The partnership now just 14 of 16 balls. Someone will have to take the calculated risk if Nepal will have to put a score somewhere around a 140 or 150 or even 130, so that they have a runs on board for at least the bowlers to have a go at. 61 for 5, and this time with Deepinder a little bit short outside the off stump, rocked back and cuts it towards the sweeper cover region, and that'll just be 1 run there. 16 of 19. That's the scenario out there. And the partnership, beg your pardon. And Nepal 62 for 5. The run rate just 4.54. And Akil Hussain is into his third, 1 for 15 of 2.5 overs. He's here coming into bowl to Gulshan this time. The ball a little bit angling away from the batter and a little bit climbing onto him, and he goes to the back foot and punches it towards the cover region. That'll just be a dot ball. 90.01 clicks on that. He's wearing his pace, he's wearing his lengths. Akil Hussain is an experienced campaigner in this format of this game. Akil Hussain this time, he goes for the big shot. Has he managed to clear the boundary here? Has he managed to clear the boundary here in Wankhede? And he has. Gulshan getting the first 6 of today. Wonderful shot. 87.8 clicks on that. It was a little bit tossed up into the arc, and Gulshan did not hold back there. As soon as he saw the flight, he wanted to take it on. He wanted to take Akil Hussain on, and he's gone down on one leg, and he's smashed it high in the air, and the ball was in the air for quite long time, and the fielders would have fancied if the ball was going towards the fielder there in the long on region, but it sails into the stands in Wankhede, and that's a 6 here for Nepal, and that'll be 68 for 5 after the end of 14 overs, and that'll be drinks break here out there in the Wankhede in Mumbai. What a wonderful shot, and what a wonderful way to end the last ball just before the drinks break. I mean, definitely it will bring some positive hopes here. Just as you can see, the Nepal fans are back on the toes. They are cheering for the team despite the poor performance this early morning, but still they are cheering for the team who are about to the batters who are fighting out there in the middle for the nation against the mighty West Indies. They still believe that they can put on a good score here, especially if these two can carry on until the 18th or the 19th over and get the team somewhere closer to 135 or 140. They will definitely be happy that the bowlers can have something to go at. So with that said, thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for joining into Sports Beyond Cancer. This is Saurav Vittalmurthy. I hope you hit the like button because the YouTube algorithm only will push the stream to other people only when you hit the like button, only when the audiences or the viewers hit the like button. So please ensure you hit the like button, and also ensure you hit the comment button, and eagerly waiting for your comments in the chat box. I mean, it's been disappointing that I've just got one chat since this morning. Please let us know from which part of the globe you're watching the stream, and also which team are you rooting for today. And also let us know how excited are you for the other games. I mean, let's get back to the games we had on our cards yesterday. I mean, this World Cup has been nothing short of a spectacle. I mean, what a absolute delight for all the fans outside, all the cricketing fans in the world, especially with the games like South Africa and New Zealand yesterday. South Africa winning there by 7 wickets with the 2.5 overs to spare. Absolute masterclass of an innings by Aiden Markram. Textbookish shots there from Aiden Markram. He played it so perfectly, telling all the players around the world that T20 format, you can still play the traditional shots. You can still place those drives. You can still pace your innings and rotate your strikes and play just like any other form of cricket and still score runs, batting at a rate of 200. And he's played a captain's knock yesterday. I think it was 84 or 85 not out, 86 not out, I guess. And then South Africa taking the game there, and England once again had a little bit of scare in the middle there, but managing to win the game against Scotland by 5 wickets, and Ireland winning the game against Oman comfortably there in Colombo by 95 or 96 runs, with the captain, stand-in captain, who's come in to replace Paul Sterling. I mean, the wicket-keeper Lachlan Tucker taking it in his stride and giving a match-winning performance, 96, along with the Delaney, who played wonderfully well. The Irish will definitely will be happy the previous day, and a lot of cricketing spectacles this tournament has been bringing. An absolute delight for all the fans, the sporting fans and the cricketing fans across the globe. And here we are to witness one more here, a wonderful performance, display of bowling here from West Indies, and a good fight. We'll have to look at how good the fight is going to be here from the Nepal boys, how they are going to come and challenge themselves to walk them outside outside the situation here. 70 for 5 after 14.1, and Roston chases back into his second over. 7 for no loss of his first over, 6 for no loss of his first over, and 2 runs coming off the first ball. Beg your pardon there. Roston Chase this time coming around the wicket to deepen there, and this time he is bowled a quicker one that was angling outside the off stump and away from the bowler batter there, and he has driven it straight towards the long off region there. That'll just be a one run. Probably the message out there would be Deepinger to carry out the innings till the end, ensuring Nepal complete those 20 overs and get a good score on board. And he will let the other batters take the calculated risk with the likes of Gulshan and others to go for the big shots and take those risks. And that could be a sensible move out there. This time he's bowled it a little bit short, angling into the pads of the batter. He tucks it away towards the deep square leg region. That'll just be one run there. Well, we're still waiting for those comments, people. Only when you guys comment, the YouTube algorithm will push our channel to other people. Only when you hit the like, the YouTube algorithm will push the stream to other people, because we have just had 800 views on this channel until now. Requesting you to drop that chat, requesting you to drop that like button. Kindly do the same, please, sir. This time a little bit short outside the off stump, and he cuts it towards the cover region. A diving effort there from Shama Josephs to stop the ball, and that'll be a dot ball there. Great stuff from the fast bowler there to put his body behind the line, and he's managed to stop the batters from crossing over for a single there. 14.4 overs, 73 for 5. The run rate just 4.98, and Roston Chase running in to bowl to Gulshan. This time wonderfully ball tossed up, the ball pitching on the middle and turning away from the batter. A beautiful delight for a wicket keeper to see how the ball's drifting through and pitching on the line and turning away from the batter, and he's managed to hit it, drive it to the cover region there. Dot ball there. Someone will have to take those calculated risks. Gulshan is on 11 of 13 runs. This time a little bit flighted, and the ball storms into the wicket here. He's cleaned him up here as soon as the ball was flighted. A little bit of flight there, and Gulshan wanted to take the aerial route, but he was late into the shot, and wonderfully changing his pace here. The ball was thrown in a little bit quicker compared to the previous deliveries, and he using the surface, and the ball skid through, and Gulshan trying to go big, going for the wild slog sweep. He missed the line and length of the ball, and Roshan Chase says, "You missed and I hit," and Gulshan Jah has to walk out for 11 runs of 14 balls, and Nepal in deeper trouble now, 73 for 6. Can Deepinder Singh play the knock of his life? Can Deepinder Singh produce some miraculous effort there, because he's been there for quite some time. He has now seen the wickets fall around him, and he has seen the surface, and he has his eyes set in. Can he score some quick runs and take Nepal to some respectable total here, which will provide them their bowlers to something to bowl at and something to fight for and something to hope for, if they could manage to get some early wickets in the next innings here. And Sompal Kami is out there for Nepal at number 8 here. Well, 73 for 6 of 15, 30 balls to go, and Akil Hussain is into his back for his 4th over. This time Deepinder Singh goes outside the leg stump, makes room for himself. The ball was a little bit shorter, and he's hit it away towards the sweeper cover region, and the batters scampering back for 2 runs there. Kindly requesting you to drop the chat message in the chat box to engage with us in the conversation here. Kindly please do so. That will mean the world to me. That will keep me motivated. Please drop the chat box. I have requested you for the nth number of times, so please drop the message in the chat box after you have hit the like button. This time, once again, backing away towards the leg stump. The ball was thrown in shorter, and it was a quicker delivery, and Deepinder Singh wonderfully cutting it wide away from the fielder there in the backward point, from the sweeper cover region, and the ball going away to the boundary there. No chance for the fielder there. A beautiful shot, and Nepal fans are on the toes, celebrating every single opportunity of a boundary here and every single shot being played. They are still cheering the batters here. They're still cheering the players here, despite the performances that has been so far here in the Wankhede Stadium. This time angling into the pads here, and he's tucked it away towards the mid-wicket region. Akil Josen sensing that there could be 2 runs on the cards. He goes back and traces the ball, and the batters will have to be content with just a single run there. The chat box is completely open, guys. Please. This is a kind request. Let us know from where you're watching the game and which team are you rooting here today. This time Akil Hussain into bowl to Sompal, who's yet to face a ball here. Can he get a wicket here off his last over? Wonderfully bowled. The ball tossed up in the air, angling into the batter, pitching on the middle and turning away from the batter. He just taps the ball towards the in front of the point fielder there, and the batter scamper for a quick single here, and Sompal is off the mark. 1 run of 1 ball for Sompal is off the mark of his first ball. 15.4 overs, 81 for 6 after being put into bat by West Indies on this morning, Sunday morning at Wankhede here. Akil Hussain, a flighted delivery, and he was tempted to go big here. Dipender Singh, but unfortunately he tried to hit too hard and drags it along the ground towards the long on fielder there. That'll be nothing more than 1 run there. 82 for 6 after 15.5. That's the scenario out there in the middle. The run rate 5.18. Beautifully bowled there. Once again, the ball pitching outside the off stump and turning away from the batter, and all Sompal can do was tap it back towards the bowler, and that'll be a dot ball. With that, the end of the 16th over. Nepal are 92 for 6 after 16th over. Beg your pardon. The partnership just 9 of 5 balls, and the run rate extremely low, less than a run a ball, 5.18, as Nepal will have to start playing the shots given there's only 4 overs left, and especially the Dipender Singh will be the key here for Nepal. It's his innings that's going to be the difference, especially on what target they reach here. And if West Indies manage to get him out, I think that should be curtains here. The team will be folding out extremely early. So Dipender Singh is the only key wicket here, which the Nepal West Indies will be targeting, and Nepal fans will be hoping that Dipender Singh manufactures a knock of his life and gets Nepal to that safety mark here, probably somewhere around 135, 140. It's going to be a bad score, but from this stage, the Nepal fans will be still satisfied that something is better than nothing there. This time, Shimar Joseph angling into the pads there, and he tucks it away towards the deep mid-wicket fielder. That'll just be a 1 run, 139.8 clicks there. These pacers have been cranking up serious pace throughout the day in the hot sun here, and Shimar Joseph wonderfully bowls the Yorkers at that pace. 140, imagine being the batter, and he's coming in at you from that angle, that height, and bowling in a Yorker above 141 clicks, 142 clicks, just like he bowled in against the England the other day. He was exceptional against England the other day, bowling those wonderful Yorkers, picking wonderful lengths there, not letting any batters a little bit of space to play those shots. He was wonderfully attacking their shoes there. A great bowling effort the other day by Shimar Joseph, despite not getting as much wickets he wanted to have as the others. Then 83 for 6 after 16.2 here, and this time it's a good bouncer, and that'll be 1 for the over there. (16.2), 83 for 6. The run rate 5.08 for Nepal. This time Joseph running in. Once again, a little bit fuller length delivery, and Sompal goes straight over the bowler's head. A good shot there from Sompal. A beautiful shot. A straight bat shot, and it goes into the fence. A couple of bouncers and hits the advertising boards towards the side screen there. A beautiful shot there by Sompal. This is the kind of shots you need to play on this surface, especially with such kind of bowling here. A balanced head, and just a shuffle across the off stump, and didn't try to hit it too hard, just guiding it and timing it, and beautiful shot there. Probably letting the other batters know, the previous batters who were dismissed, this is how you need to play the shots against these kinds of balls there. Beautiful shot there from Sompal, and he picks up a single off the next ball there. And what a wonderful shot there by Sompal. A great shot, which the top order will be definitely proud of. And absolutely masterclass stroke there. And this is the way probably the other batters should have batted. But nevertheless, Sompal is still out there fighting it out for Airy for the nation Nepal here. 82 for 6, and Shimar Joseph this time. Oh, that's a wonderful Yorker. It was going down the leg, and Dipender Singh went for the wild swipe across the leg stump, but luckily the ball got stuck in his pads. I think hit his pads, I guess, and he was trying to cross over for a quick single, not knowing the ball was near his toes, and rightfully sent back by Sompal there. That'll just be a dot ball there. The most wickets for West Indies in the ICC Men's T20 World Cup 2026. Shepherd has picked up 6 wickets, Holder 5 wickets, Moti 4 wickets, Chase 3 wickets, Joseph 3 wickets, and it's just been 3 matches, guys. And all these paces, I mean, most of the bowling lineup have more than 3 wickets there. 6, 5, 4, and 3 for the bowlers here. That is an extremely good stuff for the bowling department of West Indies. This time, a full delivery, and Deepinder Singh drives it past the mid-off fielder, and the ball going away towards the boundary there. What a wonderful shot there. The ball going in the cover region between the covers and the mid-off fielder there. A beautiful shot, and the ball went in. As soon as it hit the bat, it went in like a tracer bullet all along the ground and into the boundary fence there. No fielders moved on that occasion there. That's the kind of shots you want to play, and a beautiful shot. And the Nepal fans finally finding some smiles there. They still believe that they can put a good score here, a decent score. They won't be satisfied. They won't be happy with that score, but definitely they'll be satisfied if Nepal get on to 130 or 135 from the stage, especially where they are currently. So 92 for 6 after 17 overs, the run rate 5.41. So I'm just going to take a 10-second break here to just sip some water here. Please don't mind about it. .92 for 6 after 17, 5.41 overs, and Sompal is on strike. Can he get a couple more strikes in this over here? Jason Holder, who's bowled 2 overs and picked up 2 wickets for 4 runs. He's back into the attack for his third. He was lucky to pick both those wickets, both coming off a looseness or bad deliveries there. But nevertheless, he's bowled the other delivers perfectly. This time, a little bit wide outside the off stump, and the ball was climbing on the batter there. And he goes for the cut shot, and it'll just go on the one bounce to the fielder there in the third man region there. His heart would have been in his mouth there. The ball was sliced in the air, no control on the shot, and just falling short of Shimron Hetmaya there in the deep there. Please hit that like button, please. That will mean the world to us, because only then YouTube will push it to the other people there. And I'm still waiting in the comment box, please, requesting you to drop in a chat. This time, a wonderful ball angling into the pads of Deepinder Singh there, and he stuck it away towards the mid-wicket region, and Holder running to trace the ball back from the mid-wicket region there. Let us know in the chat box from which part of the country or which part of the globe you're watching this game, and whom are you rooting for, whom are you supporting today, the Nepal or the West Indies. And also let us know the feedback about this channel and the feedback about the stream, because that will help us grow as a person, individual and character, because every single day is an opportunity to learn, and learning is the best part of life. And I definitely want to learn and improve, and nothing better than getting an insight from you people, because you guys have been a wonderful people who have been watching YouTube for a long time. You might have been watching the other streamers. YouTube is pretty new to me, so I will definitely take those inputs into my stride and try to better myself. This time a slower delivery, but a little bit shorter, and that was enough for Sompal to rock back, and he hits it over the infield there, and no fielders out there in the deep, and the ball flying over the midfield, mid-off's head, and it goes into the boundary there for 4 runs there. Beautiful shot. Beg your pardon. That's what happens when you cover multiple sports. Instead of mid-off, the midfield word came in. Kindly apologize for that. But the ball flying over the mid-off there, and the ball going away into the boundary, and the Nepal flags are out there in the stand. They have come in a huge number here, all the way from Kathmandu to Mumbai, Wankhede, to support their team. This time, once again, a beautiful shot. This once again Jason Holder not learning from his previous ball. Once again a half tracker there, and a lot of width there, and Sompal will climb onto his back foot, and he cuts it away in the air over the infield, and one bounce into the boundary fence in the cover region, the sweeper cover region there. What a wonderful shot that there. He waited and watched the ball till the end, didn't try to hit it too hard, and Sompal here playing a gem of a knock here to support Deepinder Singh here, and the Nepal fans are happy. One bounce into the fence there. Beautiful shot there for the batter there, and the Nepal fans finally finding their voice there. This time, once again, what a shot. 3 boundaries on the trot. This time, a full-length delivery, and Jason Holder being taken apart here. 3 boundaries on the trot, and the Nepal fans are back on the toes. They are shouting in the air, waving the flags. What a wonderful shot there by Sompal. What a wonderful batting there by Sompal. This time a full length delivery, and he goes along with the drive, and an outstretched hand from Powell in the mid-off region, but it was way high, and the ball going over him and beautifully rolling away into the boundary there. 4 runs for Sompal there. What a wonderful shot there. And Nepal racing to 106 for 6, courtesy of 3 consecutive boundaries, and the partnership now building momentum. 33 of 17, and the Nepal fans finally on the toes, who had been quiet all the while sitting here in Wankhede, and they were extremely disappointed how the batting lineup collapsed under the West Indies against the West Indies bowling here. But Sompal putting up a fight here, as Deepinder Singh at the other end has shown his resilience here. This time the dipping full toss on the pads into the, and he's tucked it away towards the wide of long on region, and that'll be 2 runs and an expensive over. This is a good over for Nepal, considering the circumstances. They were extremely in requirement of a couple of overs, and they've got 1 now. Can they get 2 more overs similar to this? 16 runs coming off this over, and 3 boundaries coming in from the blade of Sompal Kami there. Beautiful shots there from Sompal Kami. And after the end of the 18th over, 108 for 6 here. How many more can the Nepal get here in the last 12 balls? Can they get somewhere close to 135, 140 to at least have a decent total on board for the bowlers to fight for something for? And 108 for 6. They will be hoping that they get 2 more 15 plus or 16 plus overs here. A 20 plus will be definitely be an icing on the cake here. Shamar Joseph, who's bowled wonderful Yorkers against England in the death, he's back for his last over of the day. 1 for 20 off his 3, and here he is running into bowl to Deepinder Singh. Deepinder Singh is all set to take on Shamar Joseph. This time a full toss on the pads there. He goes for the wild swipe across the leg stump. Doesn't place the ball perfectly in the gap. Goes towards the deep mid-wicket fielder, and the batters coming in back for 2 runs there. 110 for 6. The run rate finally climbing above the 6.06, finally climbing about 6 there, 6.06 to be precise. Nepal will be keen to get somewhere close to 135 to 140. I know it's a tough asking, but 11 more balls to go, and this is extremely possible in the T20 format of this game. Once again, beautifully bowled Yorker length delivery, angling into the pads here, and the batters want to come back for 2 runs there. Utter confusion there, a bad throw there, and what confusion, what chaos there. The Nepal batters having a laugh, the West Indian fielders having a laugh, Deepinder Singh is having a laugh. The ball was cramped in on the toes of Deepinder Singh, and the ball went towards the mid-wicket as Shamar Joseph went to collect the ball, and there was confusion there, and the batter wanted to come back for the second there as Kavi was halfway down the pitch. Shamar Joseph having a shy at the stump, and the ball missing the stumps and going towards the short third man region, and as the short third man fielder back the ball, Deepinder Singh now wanted to come back for the second run, but there utter confusion there, and nevertheless there was just 1 run there. This time a wonderfully bowled delivery, and he hit it straight towards the non-striker Deepinder, who's tried to get away from the ball but somehow managed to keep the ball away as he holds his as he stops the ball with his gloves there. The ball was traveling into his body, into his chest, and he's just tapped the ball away with his gloves, and the batter's just crossing over for a single. 112 for 6 after 18.3. Shamar Joseph has been bowling brilliantly at death. He's been the key man. This time bangs it a little bit short. Unnecessary here, especially when you're bowling such good deliveries. And Deepinder Singh cuts it. He rocks back, jumps on the top of his toes, and he cuts it, and the ball goes flying into the third man region, into the stands there. 6 runs there for Deepinder Singh, and that'll be the 50 for Deepinder Singh. He stood tall for Nepal. He's waged the lone batter here, and now he is supported by Sompal out there. 50 runs coming for 44. He was standing there when all the other batters left him, when all the other batters were dismissed, but he kept his head low. He kept himself grounded. He was putting all his concentration he could, and this time a full toss, and he French cuts it towards the deep fine leg region there. Will this be a boundary there? And the ball has been wonderfully fielded there in the deep fine leg region, and that'll be 2 runs for Deepinder Singh. What a wonderful knock here by Deepinder Singh under under pressure. He's shown a good character. He's shown the grit. He's shown the character, and he's shown that he's there to battle. He's there to stay, and he will fight out there for his nation despite his teammates falling apart. And Sompal there rightly joining him to give him the right support and the right impetus that the Nepal would have required, especially in the end of the innings here. This time, the ball was bowled in towards the leg, angling in towards the leg, and Dipender Singh goes in for the sweep shot, and he's managed to hit it over the deep mid-wicket region. 6 more runs for Dipender Singh and Nepal. What a wonderful shot. Exactly as I said, the run rate picking up, and a big over here once again. A 16-run plus over to be precise. That's an 18-run over here coming from Nepal here. Beautiful shot, and Shamar Joseph and Shai Hope will definitely not be happy. 4 overs, 1 for 38, nevertheless, for Shamar Joseph. But this over, Dipender Singh completely taking Shamar Joseph for the cleaners. The beautiful 6 as he hit the ball over the third man region to bring up his 50, and he's been receiving a wonderful ovation, a standing ovation from the team in the dressing room. A wonderful batting effort. They're waging a lone bat out there for Nepal and his nation here. He stayed out there till the end despite the odds, and he's battled a war here, and he's showing that he's a tough character, and he's there to fight for Nepal there. And with the end of that, 126 for 6 of 19. Can they get another 13-run or 15-run over here as Jason Holder running in to bowl his last over? Full toss here, but a missed out opportunity here. Didn't time it too well here. Tried to hit it too hard, only managing to hit it towards the long on fielder there with a couple of bounces. 127 for 6 here, ladies and gentlemen. Hope you're enjoying this final onslaught, especially in the last 2 overs by Nepal. They have shown character, especially after early wickets fell through. They are now slowly inching towards the last over here. 5 more balls to go. Dipender Singh beautifully batting, 58 of 46 balls, and the partnership wonderful here, 54 of 25. A wonderful partnership under extreme pressure situation, and Dipender Singh and Sompal definitely showing their character out there in the middle. Jason Holder running in from around the wicket. This time is angling into the pads there. He's trying to go over the long gone region there, but he's failed to get good connection and power behind the shot, and he'll be hauled out as he's been caught in the long gone region. 127 for 7. That's the dismissal of Dipender Singh Avery. He's batted beautifully out there. Nothing to be sad about, nothing to be disappointed about. The ball was too full, and probably he couldn't get completely underneath the ball, and it was in the air. An easy catch there for the fielder there in the long gone region. The Roman Powell going in for the reverse cup technique there to take the ball as he lands on his knees, and that will be the end of Dipender Singh Airy. He's batted beautifully, 58 of 47. He's brought some hope back into the Nepal camp. He's been the lone warrior, and now Sompal who has come in to support him, and they stitched a wonderful partnership, a 54-run partnership of the last 4 overs. I think it's 26 balls, and that will be the end of Dipender Singh Airy's battle of resilience out there in the middle. And with this said, 4 more balls to go. Can Nepal find 2 boundaries or 3 boundaries here to get them somewhere close to 135 plus or 140, somewhere close to 140? Definitely. As I always keep saying, sometimes the teams manage to chase the bigger scores, but when the scores are less, the small scores, when the low scores are less, that chase could be extremely tricky because the opposition team starts to take it a little bit easy, and you can rip in through the batting lineup there. This time banks in shot there. The ball was climbing above the batter's head there, and rightfully the leg umpire signaling it as a wide and flexing his arms. That will be an extra ball, and he will have to bowl that once again. Dipender Singh, what a knock he's played under the pressure situations here. Unfortunately to have been dismissed. An off cutter there. He rolls the spin finger on his ball there, and he was hauled out in the long gone region there. And Sompal there rightfully coming back to appreciate his knock. And Jason Holder picking up his 3rd wicket of the night here. He's been amongst wickets here in this tournament. This time full toss there, and he's missed it, and he's hit it away towards the long gone region. He's looking at the leg umpire, and he's asking for the no ball here. He's asking for a waist height no ball here. I think it was well within the below the waist there. So I think no ball there. That's going to be a legal delivery. 129 for 7. Three more balls. Sompal's batted beautifully. 23 of 12. Well. They are having a check here for the no ball, I guess, for the waist height no ball. And 23 of 12. Can this be a free hit? Can this be a good? Can the free hit be a turnaround? Let us see. Can this be a no ball here? Sompal 23 of 12. He's batting close to 200 strike rate. Can he get a couple of hits here? That will definitely bring the momentum towards Nepal here, especially at the end of the innings, which they can carry on. We can bounce off those energy, especially when they come back into bowl as they try to defend the target here, defend the score here. To all the viewers who are joining into Sports Beyond Cancer, this is Saurav Vittalmurthy, a former sports journalist, now trying to cover it on YouTube because of my battle with my fifth cancer, which ran over 2.5 years. And as I've entered the remission phase, I'm trying to do my bit through YouTube. YouTube is something new to me, so please support the channel so that I can consider doing it on a long-term prospect as a career. This time, wonderfully bowled Yorker here. All he can do is squeeze it away and the ball off the bottom edge, and the ball goes towards the bowler there. That'll be a dot ball there. Wonderful bowling there from Jason Holder. 3.4 overs, 3 for 23. He's been amongst wickets in every single game here for the West Indies here in the ICC Men's T20 World Cup 2026. He's one all-rounder who always gets brushed under the carpet with the likes of Marco Jansen, Bosch, Hardik Pandya, and the other folks there out there. But he's one match winner there with both bat and ball, especially the way he bowls, and also he's an extremely aggressive batter. He's a clever campaigner with the bat too. He can pace his innings, he can go for the big shots and clears the boundaries with ease. And that's been Jason Holder. He's been a trump card for West Indies in this tour with the ball, and he can also be devastating with the ball there. Bat there, beg your pardon. This time 2 runs there for Sompal there. The umpire is having a check for the no ball. The popping crease no ball there. The ball, it seems to be close. Can this be a no ball? This will be good for Nepal. If they get a free hit, they will be extremely happy to take it, and that's been given as a no ball. The foot just on the edge of the line of the popping crease, and the line belongs to the umpire, and that'll be a free hit. Sompal on strike. We have 2 more balls, and this could be big balls here. Can he get 1 or 2 hits here? That can take Nepal past the 140 mark. To all the viewers, let us know in the chat box from which part of the globe or which part of the country you're watching this game, and please let us know which team are you supporting for, because I'm extremely disappointed because there's only been 1,000 views on the stream despite putting in efforts for the past 1.5 hours here. Only when you put in your chat, algorithm will push it to the other people out there on the YouTube platform. So please requesting you to do the same. This time Yorker length delivery, and wonderfully bowled, a change of pace to 128.9 clicks on that one. He manages to squeeze it towards the long on region. That will be nothing more than 1 run here. 133 for 7. Can Karan hit a 6 off the last ball and take Nepal, set the target to be a magical number of 140. I know 140 is not a good score, but at what stage they were, Nepal will definitely take it. They will not be happy, but they'll definitely be satisfied that they have something for the bowlers to fight at. This time wide outside the off stump, and Karan tries to go towards the mid-off region in the air, and the ball sailing towards Matthew Ford, stationed at the long off region, and that will be the wicket here for West Indies, and the 4th wicket here for Jason Holder. He's picked up a 4 here. 4 for 27. What a campaign Jason Holder is having. He's been amongst the wicket in every single game, and he's been the star for West Indies with the ball, especially in the death as well as in the middle overs. He's been simply wonderful, and with that the Nepal innings comes to an end. 133 for 8 after 20 overs, after being put into bat by West Indies and Shai Hope on this Sunday morning in the Wankhede Stadium in Mumbai. Dipender Singh standing out tall for the Nepal team here. Let me put the scorecard on here. Dipender Singh, 58 of 47 balls. Unfortunate to be dismissed in the this over. The 58 of 47 balls, strike rate of 123.40, and Sompal Kampi playing a wonderful cameo in the end to support the Dipender Singh, and also to power Nepal to 130 plus. I mean, Sompal Kami's innings has been wonderful. A strike rate of 173.33. He's managed to score 26 of 15. He's managed to provide the required impetus for Nepal to finish on a high note here, to give them their bowlers something to bowl at, to something to fight for. And apart from that, none others contributions worth mentioning there. Kushal Bhurtal went off the first over, bowled by Hussain. Asif Sheikh, the wicketkeeper, caught by Hater. Caught by Hitmeyer, bolt holder. Rohit Paudel, the captain, unfortunately once again not playing up to his potential here. He is dismissed for 5 runs of Matthew Ford. Dipender Singh there wonderfully carrying his bat to for 58 runs. Caught by Powell of bowling of holder. Arif Sheikh, 2 runs. Poor shot there. Extremely poor shot considering the circumstances when they were 23 for 3 or 4. And Lokesh Bahadur Bam unlucky to have been caught down the leg. And Gulshan Jha 11 runs of 14 balls. And Sompal Kami unbeaten on 25 of 15. And that's the story out there in the middle for the Nepal out there. They have put on 133 for 8. And that'll be the story out there in the middle for Nepal here. And coming into the bowling lineup of West Indies, they have been wonderful. Lucky Hussain opening the proceedings here today, picking up the wicket of his first over. 4 overs, 1 for 30 with an economy of 7.5. Matthew Ford, 4 overs, 1 for 10 with an economy of 2.5. He's been absolutely wonderful with the new ball today. Came in to replace Romario Shepherd, replacing a big man who's put in a one match-winning performances in the previous game. And he comes in, walks into the side, and pays back for the faith shown in him by the management and the captain there, and he's delivered a match-winning performance. 4 overs, 1 run, 1 made in 10 runs, 1 wickets, and the captain will be extremely proud of the performance. He will have this will be a good headache for West Indies to have because when your reserve player comes in and he starts performing to this potential, I mean, it will be a difficult task to leave him out the next game, and it will be a difficult task to select the playing 11 for the next game. But that's a good headache to have, especially when your strength is so strong. And Jason Holder once again amongst the wicket. He's been clinical for West Indies. 4 overs, 27 runs, 4 wickets, a 4-4 for Jason Holder. He's been picking up wickets on a consistent basis. He's bowling wonderful lengths, wonderful lines, and the variations he brings in. He's been a match winner for West Indies here. Shama Joseph, 4 overs, 1 for 38. He bowled well but unlucky to have been taken to the cleaners in his last over. And Gudakesh Moti, just 2 overs tonight, 2 over today, 2 overs, none for 17. And Ross Sanchez, 2 overs, 10 runs, and 1 wicket, cleaning Gulshan Jha out there. So that's the scenario out there, ladies and gentlemen. 20 overs done, 133 for 8 after West Indies put Nepal into bat, and Dipender Singh standing and waging a lone battle, especially when he saw the other batters around him getting dismissed. But he did not let that dent his spirits. He stood out there in the middle. He knew he had to raise his hands and fight there out for the country and fight there out for the tons of fans who have come in from Kathmandu to the Wankhede Stadium to support their national team, and he delivering it, and he paying back for the faith the team has shown in him, and showing everyone that he's a senior pro and he will carry the bat through the innings and take them to safety. And rightfully, along with Sompal, they have managed to give the team something to fight for, at least something to hope for the Nepal camp here against the West Indies here. The West Indies on the other side will be looking to get the third win on the trot. 134 the target. We'll be back soon for the chase here. I hope you all are enjoying the commentary here on Sports Beyond Cancer. This is Saurav Vittalmurthy, a former sports journalist, a 5-time cancer warrior at the age of 33. And because of my battle with my cancer, especially the 5th one which ran for the past 2.5 years, I'm doing live streaming here on YouTube. This is extremely new to me. I am on the learning curve. So please give me your feedback. Extremely disappointed because we only got 1,000 views in the first half. And that's because the YouTube algorithm doesn't push your stream to other people unless people get involved in your engage with the conversation, that is putting in a chat and we talking about the conversations here about the game. And also if people don't don't like the video or like the stream, YouTube does not push it to many people out there. So kindly, a humble request: hit that like button, and also please engage in the chat. Whatever you want to know or whatever you want to tell me, at least let me know which part of the globe you're watching this stream or which part of the country you're watching this stream, and let me know whom are you supporting today. Only those messages will help the algorithm to push it to many people out there who will be eager to watch the live stream in a sports journalistic style here. So requesting you to do the same so that we can have more viewers into the stream for the second half of this game. Thank you very much. We'll be back soon. Stay tuned. I'm just gonna grab a quick water break, and we'll be back for the chase. Stay tuned. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back soon in for the chase as West Indies require 134 to get their third win on the trot. Welcome back to the chase here on Sports Beyond Cancer. This is Saurav Vittalmurthy uh, from Sports Beyond Cancer, bringing you the chase here from the Wankhede Stadium here in Mumbai. Brandon King and Shai Hope, the batters out there in the middle, and this time a short ball to start there from Karan, and he punches it towards the cover region, and that'll be a boundary to start the proceedings here for West Indies here. Beautiful shot, washed it on till the end, didn't try to hit it too hard, rocks back and a back foot punch there. Time the shot to perfection, and that'll be 4 runs. The powerful punch off the back foot there. A beautiful shot to start off and get off the mark here for Brandon King here. Nepal will be hoping for early wickets. Wonderfully bowled, a better line to bowl there. The ball pitching in good length and angling in towards the batter there, and well defended there by Brandon King there. Shai Hope requiring just 9 runs for 5,500 runs in T20 international T20s, beg your pardon, not internationals, overall T20s, and Karan requiring beg your pardon 3 wickets or something to get to 200 wicket mark or something in T20s. So that's the scenario out there. 4 for no loss after 0.2 overs, and that's been the story so far. 134 the target, and this time angled it into the pads, and he tucks it away towards the mid-on fielder there. In as Sandeep Lamichane picks the ball, the batter scampering for a quick single there. Five for no loss after 0.3 overs, and Nepal will be hoping they get some early breakthroughs, especially in the power play. They would love 3 wickets in the power play so that the 135 starts to look like 150, 160 with a fall of those 3 wickets. So extremely crucial that they get at least 3 wickets or in the power play. This time banged it a little bit short. The ball was moving away from the batter, and Shai Hope goes on the back foot and cuts it away towards the point fielder. But that'll be a dot ball there, straight towards the point fielder there. No run there. Nepal will have to somehow produce a moment of brilliance or magic here, and they will be hoping Sandeep Lamichane, the star with the ball. He can weave something out today. He can brew something out there for the Nepal boys to celebrate, for the Nepal fans who are coming in huge numbers here to support the national team here. This time, wonderfully bowled, good length delivery. The ball was moving away from the batter, and he defends it gently in front of the cover region there. That'll be a dot ball there. To all the viewers out there, I hope you're enjoying this commentary on Sports Beyond Cancer. Please hit that like button. Only then the stream would reach to people. Only then the algorithm will push it to different people. Otherwise, it'll be just 1,000 viewers over the 3 hours of stream here, which will be extremely be demotivating on my part, because after putting in so much effort, with just 1,000 views, it's going to be extremely disappointing. This time, an angle into the batter there, and he taps it away towards the mid-on fielder there, and that'll be 1 run there, and 6 runs coming off the first over, and West Indies requiring 128 more runs of 114 balls there. So that's the scenario out there. West Indies putting Nepal out to after winning the toss, putting Nepal into bat, restricting them for 134 and 133. Beg your pardon, 133 for 8, and with Jason Holder being the limelight of the bowling attack, picking up 4 for 27 off his 4, and Matthew Ford being extremely economical, just 2.5 the economy rate, and he picked up 1 wicket for 10 runs of 4 overs, and even bowled the maiden over. And that's been the scene so far for West Indies and Nepal, and West Indies come back into the chase with 6 runs coming off their first over. Sompal Kami, who batted beautifully in the end, getting in that late onslaught to power Nepal over 130, is now into the attack. Okay, he was good with the bat. Can he carry his energy and momentum into the field on with the ball now? Sompal running into bowl to Hope. This time starts away with a full toss that was swinging into the batter there, and he tucks it away towards the deep square leg region, and that'll be 1 run here. So I hope you hit the subscribe button, and I hope you share with your friends and family and all the sporting communities and all your children, grandchildren, and grandparents, or any sports fanatic in the world who loves to enjoy cricket and watch streams like this. And I also request you, since I've been doing since the start of the stream, please drop in the chat box. Let us know where you're watching this game from. Let us know whom are you rooting for today. Only then this YouTube platform will promote this stream to many people out there in the platform there. So kindly requesting you to do the same. This time he's bowled a no ball. Oh my god, the previous one was a no ball. And the next ball he's followed it up with a big white ball straying down the leg, and that'll be a white ball there. 9 for no loss. West Indies en route this chase of 134. Brandon King, he makes room for himself, backs away towards the leg side, and pulls it away towards the deep mid-wicket fielder along the ground, and that'll be just one run as Lokesh will clean it up from the deep mid-wicket region and throws the ball into the keeper's hands as quickly as possible, and the batters will have to be content with just one run there. Eagerly waiting for that comment in the chat box, folks. Please drop in that comment. Only then we can bump up the viewership rate. That's how the YouTube algorithm works. That's how the system works here. Hit the like button and also drop in a chat. Let us at least know from where you're watching this game. This time a back of a length delivery, and Hope going in for the back foot punch, but punches it towards the cover fielder there. That'll be a dot ball there. Nathan Lyon in the house, the commentator. Beg your pardon, it's Andrew Leonard. Beg your pardon. Extremely. He looks almost similar to Nathan Lyon there. Andrew Leonard, along with Carlos Brathwaite, out in the commentary box for the Star Sports broadcasting team today for this game against West Indies against Nepal. Sompal running in and banks it in short, and he's cut it wonderfully past the diving fielder in the cover point region, and the ball going away towards the sweeper cover. 4 runs there for Shai Hope, and that will bring back his confidence. He was struggling a little bit to find his touch out there in the middle, and that 4 will do a world of good for the West Indian skipper there. A beautifully weighted, washed shot. He washed it till the end, and perfectly shifted the weight on the back foot, and he's cut it past the diving fielder there in the cover point region, and 4 runs there, and the first boundary of the afternoon for Shai Hope there. Sompal running in this time, banks it once again a little bit short. It's in the air. Oh my god, that's just a couple of bounces short. I mean, he didn't get good connection on the bat there, and the ball flew off the bat in the air towards the mid-on fielder there. And Shai Hope will consider himself extremely lucky that the ball did not carry to the field there. Wanted to go over the top, was late into the shot, went to the back foot and tried to pull the ball, but only managing to slice it in the air towards the mid-on region. 1 bounce before reaching the mid-on fielder, so that will be a big reprieve. This time the ball was climbing onto the batter. Once again an attempted back of the leg delivery, and he pulls it away towards the deep square leg region. That will just be 1 run. So after 1.5, 15 for no loss, the run rate 8.18. That's been the story so far here. The chat box is still waiting for you guys. Drop in that comment. One chat will make the world of difference to me. That's how it goes, because I'm keen to learn. I mean, I'm also keen to learn where are my listeners listening from, because I want to bring in that sort of a connect with you guys. This time banged in a little bit short, and the ball was dipping down, did not climb as much as the batter expected, wrapped him on his pads there, and Sompal Kami is definitely interested. They're going with the appeal there, and the umpire says not out, and will Nepal go in for the review? No, they are not going with the review there. They feel that the ball was climbing above the wicket there because the ball was on the rise, and after the end of 2 overs, 15 for no loss, and West Indies requiring 119 of 108 balls there. Well, let us have a look at the West Indian batting lineup on your screens here. What a wonderful batting lineup they have. They bat extremely deep. Brandon King, Shai Hope, Shimron Hetmeyer, who's promoted to number 3 in this campaign. Then Roston Chase coming in, and Rutherford is coming off a prime season from the South Africa T20 League, scoring 340 plus runs with a strike rate of above 165 or 160. And then Roman Powell, he can power the ball across any ground in the world. And then Jason Holder, he too can bat. That he's more one of the underrated batters who has a lot of potential. You might have seen him over the years. He can be a dangerous campaigner, but because of the way he bowls, I mean, how well he bowls, his batting has always been brushed under the carpet there. Then Matthew Ford can also tonk the ball, and then comes in Akil Hussain, who can also bat too, who can also tonk the ball too. So that's a very extremely lot of depth there in the batting lineup there for West Indies. Once again, a good leg delivery shaping away from the batter. He goes for the back foot punch and opens the beard of the ball, and the ball going away towards the point fielder. That'll just be a dot ball there. Curran running in once again to bowl to Shai Hope. Little bit short outside, the climbing into the batter, and he's driven it to the fielder there. Good field placement there from the Nepal captain there. Field placed in gully region, and it hits straight towards the gully fielder there. That'll be a dot ball there. Well, I'm just seeing my live stream, and pretty disappointing to see only 4 people have liked the video while about 17 people are watching the video here. I kindly request the remaining 13 to 14 people to hit the like button as you're watching this live stream here, and hit that subscribe button too. But definitely hit that like button, because that will push our stats for our stream to multiple people out there in the YouTube platform. Especially that's how the YouTube algorithm works. So please requesting you to hit the like button and drop in a comment, because comments are a parameter which shows that there is engagement happening on the stream, and it will be definitely pushed to other people who like to follow cricket and other streams. So definitely kindly do the same, because that will be a big huge motivating factor for me. 16 for no loss after 2.3, and Hope picks up a single here, and Karan is into his second, 0 for 7 after 1.3 balls. Can Karan give them a double breakthrough? Can he get the breakthrough here, which the early wicket, which the Nepal have been looking? This time wonderfully bowled, angling into the batter, and King driving it straight towards the bowler there. No run there. That'll be a dot ball. Brandon King on strike to take on Karan once again. A brilliant over for Karan. Just 1 run coming off the first 4. He's running in, and this time, once again, good length delivery, angling into the pads. He tucks it away towards the mid on fielder there, and they'll cross over for an easy single. And West Indies have an easy game on cards here, because the run rate is just the required run rate is just below 7 here, and it's just the third over. They are into the third over of the game, and they are started pretty decent and steady. 17 for no loss after 2.5, with the target just being 134. Nepal will have to get in some quick wickets, otherwise West Indies will be taking away the game as early as possible here. They will have to pick up wickets to make something out of this game here. Can Karan get a breakthrough here? Can he remove the West Indian skipper here to bring some respite and hope back into the Nepal camp here? Karan running in to bowl to Hope, and this time angling in the batter there. And the ball was a little bit short, a little bit shaped into the batter, and Shai Hope there presenting the full face of the bat and punching it straight past the bowler, and the ball rolling away towards the boundary there. What a wonderful shot, what a wonderful straight shot drive that was. And that is in a shot of a wonderful batter who's been in a great touch over the years, and he's been a sensational leader for West Indies here. And that'll be 4 runs, 24 for no loss after 3 overs, and the run rate now inching, falling closer towards 6.5 now, somewhere around 6.63 or 6.5, the required run rate. Beg your pardon. So that's been the scenario out there. 21 for no loss after 3 overs. Our West Indies carrying away with the game here. Nandan Yadav, the right arm medium pacer, the 25-year-old medium pacer, has been brought into the attack. He's been given the ball now. He will have to shoulder some responsibilities. Let's see how he can get going on this wicket against while they defend this such a small target here out of the Wankhede. Nandan running in to bowl to King here. He charges down the ground, but it was a slow bouncer, I guess, and he goes for the big shot. He goes for the big pull, and he misses in the line and length of the ball, and that'll be a dot ball there. I hope you guys are enjoying the stream. I hope you guys are enjoying the cricket game. I know it's been a low scoring affair, and it's almost been a one-sided game since the start of the game here. I mean, that could be demotivating here, but this is T20 cricket. Anything can happen on any point of time. So please don't forget to hit the like button and the subscribe button there. This time, once again, going down the track, trying to go over the infield on the leg side towards the mid-wicket region, completely missing the line and length of the ball, and that'll be a dot ball once again. Brandon King is exceptional against the short deliveries, and he targets the front of square versus spin. So those are his strengths, and he will be keen to get some runs into his onto his back this afternoon here as they chase a comparatively small target of 134. This time he taps it away towards the mid-off fielder there, and the batter is easily crossing away for single run there. Good change of pace there from Nandan. He bowled it a little bit slower here. 117.7 clicks on the previous one here. Something will have to give way for Nepal here. They will have to produce a moment of magic here. Otherwise, the game will be done extremely soon. They need to give something for the fans to cheer about. Can they get a couple of wickets here, and can they just get a breakthrough here and put some hope back or cheer back on the Nepal fans who have made all the way to Wankhede from Nepal and Kathmandu and other places. This time banged in shot, angling into the leg. Poor ball there, and he's pulled it, and the ball trickling down towards the boundary rope in the deep fine leg region there. That's 4 runs for Shai Hope there. He will definitely take it in his stride, especially if you bowl on those lengths and line. Wonderful shot there from Shai Hope. He swiveled across and he's managed to get some bat, and the ball running away past the short fine leg fielder into the boundary fence. 4 runs there. Nandan running in, banged in, hitting the deck too hard, hitting the deck hard, and the ball was climbing on the batter, and he goes for the back foot punch, and Hope once again unable to pierce the gap with his back foot punch here. He's hit it towards the cover, and that'll just be a dot ball. 3.5 overs, 26 for no loss. The target 134 here, and the required run rate now is just 6.68, well under the 7-run mark. So Nepal, West Indies wouldn't be much worried about the run rate here. Wonderfully bowled, this time angling into the batter, and he taps it towards the coverage, and a great over for Nandan here. I think just 5 runs or 6 runs coming off the 5 runs is coming off the over in the end. And with the end of the 4th over, Nepal are West Indies are 26 for no loss. And to all the listeners who are watching this game, I mean, please hit the bell icon and the subscribe button, because we have a lot of wonderful games to come throughout the day. United States of America taking on the Namibia. That's going to be an interesting contest, especially taking place at the M.A. Chidambaram Stadium in Mumbai. And then we have the big game of the night. India taking on Pakistan at the Arc Premadasa Stadium in Colombo. That's going to be a big clash. That's going to be a big moment in this World Cup here. That's going to be a big contest between bat and ball. I hope cricket wins in the end, and hope we get to witness a wonderful battle between the bat and ball at the R. Premadasa Stadium in Colombo here. So I request you to hit the subscribe and bell icon so that you stay tuned with all our proceedings here on this channel here. This time banged it in short a little bit, and King is onto it, and he punches it towards the wide of the cover fielder there, wide of the fielder there in the cover position, and that will be 4 runs there. No one can stop it. I mean, extremely hit hard. A poor length, a lot of width, and King smashing it through the covers, and that will be 4 runs there for the West Indian batter. This time King giving in the early charge, and the bowler wonderfully taking the ball away from the batter. He bowled in a little bit short, but ensured that he kept the ball away from the hitting arc from the batter there, and the King had backed away too much and wasn't able to get any contact on the bat there. That will be the dot ball here. Great comeback from Sompal, especially after being hit for a boundary of the first ball here. Brandon King, T20I international career, has managed to 204 fours here off his innings. He is wonderful, especially during the field restrictions, with the range of drives and the range of shots he plays in this format of the game. This time a leg cutter there, and it was almost hit back towards the bowler. Almost carried. He puts in the dive towards his left hand. Probably that fell just short of him, but a tough chance, and probably that went off the bottom edge there. We are almost 2 hours into the stream, and extremely disappointed with you guys not putting out any chat messages in the chat box. We are eager to know from where you're watching this game. Please let us know. That will mean the world to us, because it will feel like I'm talking to some people and not just to my camera here. This time drags it too early into the shot, and the ball is racing away towards the deep mid-wicket boundary there, and the fielder there from mid-on puts in a wonderful dive, and he cuts the ball before the boundary, and the batters will be content with 2 runs there. Wonderful effort there. He traced back towards the boundary from the mid-on region, and then he's managed to stop the ball from rolling into the boundary, and that's great commitment, great fielding there. He had the hunger for the ball. Jora there, beautiful fielding there. Great commitment there, young man, and the bowler appreciating his effort there. Beautiful stuff there. 32 for no loss after 4.4. Once again, a little bit of width, and King, as I said, he's hit 205 fours of his career here. He once again goes past the infield, and he's punched it past the diving fielder in the cover point region. The ball racing away to the boundary there. What a wonderful shot there by Brandon King. 36 for no loss after 4.5, and the current run rate 7.5, and the required run rate now dropping below 6.5 now. This is going to be a tough for Nepal from here. They have a low score on board, and early wickets were the key to put up some fight, and unfortunately the West Indian batters making merry out there in the middle in Wankhede on this Sunday afternoon here. Sompal for one last time in this over. A slower ball, a full length ball, and King drives it with a straight bat, and the ball goes straight towards the long on fence there. 4 runs and crashing into the advertisement stands. Wonderful shot. Did not try to hit too hard. Did not try to manufacture his shot. Came in with the stride, and he's given it a full faced bat. Straight bat, and his head balanced and goes along straight past the bowler, and that will be 4 runs to end the over there. What a wonderful shot there from Brandon King, and 2 boundaries coming off the last 2 balls, and that will be 40 for no loss after 5. Our West Indies walking away with the game here. What can the Nepal bowlers do? Can they introduce Sandeep Lamichane I mean, he's the only charm that they can throw in to try and get a breakthrough and give the Nepal fans something to cheer about. This time, Nandan a little bit outside the off stump, and Hope drives it towards the cover field there. That'll just be a dot ball there. Where are you, folks? Just 1,190 views on this one. So kindly requesting, please, please, please drop in a chat in the chat box. Only that will change the dimensions. We are 2 hours into the stream and only 1,000 views. Extremely, extremely demotivating. So please, 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 to all the viewers, I see 17 of them are online. Hit the like button. Only 3 of them hit the like button. And also hit the subscribe button. And also, mainly, most importantly, drop in a chat in the chat box here. Who is going to win and where are you watching this game from? Which part of the world are you watching this game from? Drop in the chat box, please. Nepal versus West Indies. 5.2 overs into the second half, and West Indies are poised to get a third win onto the name in this campaign. They have come back strong into the tournament, especially those two series losses, one against South Africa and one against USA. And they're starting this with a high momentum and are looking a serious threat to the other teams here. Nandan running in, bang, sitting shot way outside the leg stump, and that'll be a wide ball as expected. That's a wide ball there. Lot of batters there for West Indies. Hetmeyer, Chase, Rutherford, Akil Hussain. They bat deep until Akil Hussain. I mean, Jason Holder and Matthew Ford. Everyone can bat on the given day, and can be explosive too. So that's how resourceful and how the depth in the squad is. 42 for no loss after 5.2 overs, and Nandan running into bowl to King here. He charges down the ground, but the bowler bowling it way outside the offside channel, and he ends up bowling outside the wide guidelines on the offside, and that'll be a wide ball here. He will have to go back and re-ball that once again. I hope you hit the subscribe button. Kindly requesting you to hit the subscribe button and also hit the like button here. This time, bangs it in shot and is tried to go for the pull shot, but completely mistiming it, and the ball's been caught by the mid-on fielder there, who went back a couple of yards, and he's held on to the catch easily, and that will be the end of the King staying out there in the middle. He's been dismissed for 22 there, and he's having a look at his gloves, probably the bat or the handle slipping away from his hand, and that's the first breakthrough that the Nepal were looking for, and Nandan bringing it there for Nepal there, and the Nepal fans in the stands celebrating in an ecstasical way. I mean, they're extremely happy with the fall of this wicket. They were waiting all this while. The first breakthrough, can they get even more? Can they better their bowling performances which they haven't been able to deliver in the first 5 overs? And that will be the first wicket for Nepal here, as West Indies are now 43 for 1 after 5.3 overs. I presume it's going to be a drinks break because the wicket has fallen in the 6th over. So definitely I presume with the fall of the wicket in the 6th over, we will be taking an early innings because it was a matter of 3 balls. So probably it's going to be a drinks break there out there. And, Wankhede, beg your pardon. Where are the chats? Please comment so that we can have a discussion. Please put in your chats. They're eagerly waiting for those chats and for those likes. So West Indies are 43 for 1. The first wicket is down. Can one wicket bring two? Can two wickets bring one wicket bring two? Or can one wicket bring three? Because we have seen from time and time again how one wicket brings in a couple of more wickets, and because that's been the story in this T20 format, and the Nepal boys need to hope that this wicket is opening to bring them back to at least fight till the end, and hopefully they manage to pick up one more wicket here, and pile up the pressure on the West Indian camps to play more securely. So let's see how things goes, and we'll be back after a quick drinks break. Stay tuned on Sports Beyond Cancer. This is Saurav Vittalmurthy from Sports Beyond Cancer, covering the ICC Men's T20 International World Cup match number 25 between West Indies and Nepal, happening at the Wankhede Stadium in Mumbai. I hope you're enjoying it, and please don't forget to hit the subscribe button as Shimron Hetmeyer walks out in the middle at number 3 for West Indies. 91 runs required from 87. This is going to be an easy match, but nevertheless, you never know. Nandan getting the breakthrough here. Can he manage to get one more before the end of the power play? Will Hetmeyer try to play his high risk shots, given that he knows that there's only 3 balls before the end of the power play? Well, 5.3 balls, 43 for 1 Nepal versus West Indies the game, and 134 the target. So let's see how the West Indies counter this target here. This time wonderfully bowled, and Neymar drives it towards the mid-off region, and that'll just be a dot ball. Nandan running into bowl to Hetmeyer, who's yet to get off the mark, and he has managed to drive it towards the cover fielder there on one bounce there. 43 for 1 after 5.5. Brandon King, the last man to fall, 22 of 17 balls, and Nepal will be attacking the new batter there. They would want to get Hetmeyer as soon as possible, because he's someone who can take the game away within a matter of time. Even probably if he plays 15 or 20 balls, he'll definitely take the game away from you. That's been the story so far there. And 43 for 1 after 5.5 as Nandan running in to bowl to Real of Madibu in the 6th over, the last ball before the end of the power play. After the end of the 6th over, 44 for 1, and Sandeep Lamichane being brought straight into the attack. And he starts off with a full toss, and it's been driven past the bowler, and the ball going towards the boundary there. The fielder coming in there from the long off region puts in a dive, but unfortunately doesn't manage to hold on to it, and the ball hits his hands and rolling away and going over the boundary fence. There are 4 runs there for Hetmeyer and West Indies there. Sandeep Lamichane has been dispatched for a boundary off his first ball there, but nevertheless he'll be keen to get a comeback and take some wickets here out here in the Wankhede Stadium here in Mumbai. Someone will have to give them the breakthrough. Someone will have to pick those 2 wickets in tandem, and that will only bring Nepal into this game. Otherwise, the game is well gone there from the hands of Nepal here. 48 for 1, 6.2 overs. The required run rate is just 6.23 now. Lamichane this time, wonderfully flighted ball, beautiful ball, and unlucky there. It goes off the outside edge, past the keeper, past the short third man fielder there, and that'll be a boundary there. And Sandeep Lamichane venting out his frustration there. He kicks towards the ground, and he is extremely disappointed. Wonderfully flighted delivery, and Shimron Atmaya playing across the line, only meant to get a outside edge, and the ball runs away into the boundary fence. 4 runs there. What a what a unlucky four to consume here for Lamichane. Absolutely disappointed, especially after the first ball was misfielded and went to boundary, and the second ball going to the boundary of an edge sword. This time, shot tries to cut the ball, moving away from the batter, and he misses the ball there, and it goes into keeper cloud. 6.4 for overs, 52 for 1. The target 134 here. Lamichane, wonderfully ball, googly there from behind the end, and a little bit outside the off stump, giving Hetmeyer the chance to rock back and cut it towards the deep point region there, and that'll just be 1 run to Hetmeyer there. Hetmeyer, he's a deadly, powerful batter out there for West Indies here. He can tonk the ball hard. He can drive the ball extremely well. I mean, he's been the wonderful batter for West Indies over the years. This time, Googly failed to read it. He goes in with the drive there. Hope was trying to drive it towards the cover region, but the ball was wonderfully executed. Googly, it finding the inside edge and trickling down towards the fielder in the deep fine leg region, and that'll just be a dot ball. And 53 for 1 after the end of the 7th over here, and West Indies requiring 81 runs of 78 balls, which is almost run a ball. They should be taking this game away with ease, and let's see what's going to happen in the next second as we enter the second phase of this innings of West Indies. I hope you all are enjoying the cricket game. I hope you all are enjoying the cricket spectacle that the tournament has brought right throughout since the start of the day, with the likes of Netherlands almost managing a narrow victory against Pakistan, but unfortunately a dropped catch in the penultimate over that gifted Pakistan and Fahim Ashraf the opportunity to stay, and he is smashing 22 of the next 4 and taking the game away completely from Netherlands there. And then Italy, the debutants in this season, winning their first ever game, and by what margin? By 10 wickets, and with almost 7.5 overs to spare. Italy managing a big victory. And then Nepal the other day against England. What a game that was, losing just by 4 runs. England, a narrow victory to England there. And then Italy coming into this tournament. They're playing their first ever ICC tournament, debuting in this series here. They're winning the game by 10 wickets against Nepal with 7.5. So that's been a big story out there. This time banged in a little bit short into the batter there, and he punches it towards the cover fielder. That'll be dot ball. Dipender Singh is being thrown in the ball. He's done it with the bat today. Can he do it with the ball here? Can he get a double breakthrough here for Nepal? Whoa, this time flying out there, outside edge once again, going past the short third man fielder there, and that'll be a boundary here for Hetmeyer. These boundaries will definitely hurt the Nepal fans and the Nepal camp there. Wonderfully balled, and it was a little bit short when the ball was outside the off stump and off the outside edge, running away past the short third man fielder there. 4 runs there, and then we had the Zimbabwe versus the Australia game. I mean, what a spectacle this World Cup has shown. I mean, Zimbabwe winning the game by 23 runs against Australia. That was a big moment in this World Cup, especially the cricketing history. That is a game to
go back and watch back and back again. What a wonderful game that. The bowling of Blessing Muzarbani is a blessing in disguise. He's definitely indeed a blessing for Zimbabwe. The way he's bowling throughout the tournament, coming into this tournament, he's been a star. And Evans joining him in the top order, and Grava, he's also been wonderful with the new ball. They have built a wonderful squad there for the West Indies. They look promising, especially with the like of Sikandar Raza and the others who are there to support the rest of the players there. They look promising out there. This time he backs away and tucks it away towards the deep mid wicket region. That'll be one run there for Shy Hope there. West Indies cleverly pacing their innings. They just require 6.08 runs and over, and that's been the story so far. We are having a cricketing spectacle tonight too, where India will be taking on Pakistan in the R. Premadasa Stadium in Colombo, and it's gonna be an exciting contest out there coming in from Sri Lanka there. To all the viewers, I hope you hit the subscribe button. I hope you hit the like button on this channel so that you stay in long-term association with us, and we can bring you more sporting content, and we can provide in better insights once we reach the 500 mark, as I can invest in some tech and technology and all the gears, and also probably the animations here, so that we can do a justice a better role here as a sports comment. This time for flighted delivery angled on the leg stump, and Hope making room for himself, and he drives it straight past the bowler, and the fielder there from the long on region manages to cut it off, and that'll be 2 runs for the batters there. Wonderful shot all along the ground there by Shy Hope. Simran Hetmaya. Sandeep Lamichane, wonderful googly here, and Hope happy to tap it down back to the bowler there. Wonderfully bowled Googlier. Probably 2 wicket over here somewhere. Double breakthrough. Nepal require double breakthrough. This time, Yorker length ball. Almost Yorker. Yorkering the batter himself, and that'll be a 1 run as he drives it towards the sweeper cover. That'll be 64 for 1 after 8.3. 70 required from 69 balls. Almost run a ball now for West Indies with 9 wickets in hand, and such a deep batting lineup there, as you can see on the screens. They bat extremely deep until Akil Hossain, and so that should be an easy chase. This time flight delivery, and Sherman Hetmeyer, you can't keep him quiet for too long. He's marched down the wicket, and he's hit a huge six, a big six going towards the long on region there. A first six here for West Indies, and Shimron Hetmeyer, absolutely surprising to see. He was quiet until now. It's extremely difficult to keep him quiet out there in the middle. He fancies always going over the ropes, and here he had controlled his instincts for quite some time now, and after 13 balls, he's decided to take the charge, and is stormed out of the pitch, and he smashed it straight down the wicket towards the long on region for a beautiful six here. This time Lamichane, the ball turning away from Hetmeyer. The good throw would have been interesting. The batters coming back for second run. Just in time. He whips the bail off. A better throw would have been definitely interesting. 62 required from 67 here. An expensive over here from Lamichane, considering the score they have to defend. 11 runs coming here. Shimron Hetmeyer tapping it towards the deep mid-wicket region, and he was running back. He looked difficult, especially running back the second run. He would have had his heart in his mouth, but a better throw would have made things interesting there. And he tucks it away towards the deep square leg region, and the batters cross over for an easy single there. 73 for 1 after the end of 9 overs, and West Indies now requiring just less than a run a ball here. 61 runs required of 66. The required run rate 5.55, and with all the wickets left in the tank, this should be an easy chase here for the West Indies boys here. This would be the third win on the trot here. They are definitely sending out a message, sending out a statement that despite the series losses, despite the form we have been in before the campaign, we have walked into this campaign, and we are carrying the momentum and the positivity in the right direction, and they're showing it right away that they are here to stay. They are here to fight, and they are here to win. The last time in India, Carlos Brathwaite hitting the 24 sixes when 21 were required in the ICC T20 World Cup final against England, where Ben Stokes bowled the final over where he had to defend 21 runs, and Carlos Brathwaite 21 runs required of the final of the T20 World Cup, hits continuous straight 4 sixes and takes West Indies home. Like what a way to win the World Cup there. Absolutely in a magnificent style, absolutely in a fashionable way, and that is the power of West Indies there. They are extremely lethal in this format of the game. This time a little bit short. He wanted to go over the long on region once again, and the balls just missed the stumps as well as the batter. Completely trying to hit the ball too hard, and it's completely missed the line. That'll be a dot ball. This time once again a little bit short outside the off stump. Tries to cut the ball and place it between the short third man fielder and the point fielder, but only managing to hit it towards the fielder there. That'll be a dot ball again. Deepinder Singh. Once again, short ball, and Hetmaya this time is happy to tuck it away towards the wide of long on, and the batters completing the single here as Gulshan throws the ball quickly back to the bowler here. 74 for 1 after 9.5 overs. That's the scenario out there in the middle. The target 134. West Indies are cruising here out there in the middle. Once again, banged in shot. Poor ball there. And Shai Hope stands tall, and he'll smashes it straight over the bowler's head. And I think it's a couple of bounces and then goes into the boundary fence there and hits into the advertising boards there. A bad delivery here from Deepinder. He dragged it down, and Shimron Hetmaya will definitely not miss out on that. A batter of his caliber rocks back, stands tall, and smashes it straight towards the long on region. Couple of bounces, 4 runs there. Once again banged in shot, but this time it is angling a bit into the batter there. So all he can do is he tucks it away towards the long on fielder there and picks up a single there, and he will retain strike. And with the end of the 10th over, the mid stage in this stage, West Indies are 79 for 1, and the required run rate less than a ball. It's just 5.5 now. They are slowly taking the game away here. A small target to defend, and Nepal couldn't get those early wickets, and these folks out there in the middle, Hetmaya and Shai Hope, have now built a partnership of 36 of 27, a steady partnership nevertheless, but that's the much required because they're playing according to the situation and not getting ahead of time. They know they have a small target to chase, and the run rate is less than 5.5. So 36 of 27 partnership, they'll take it any day, as the Kushal Bhutal has been handed the ball for the first time in this innings. Rohit Paudal rotating his bowling depth to see if someone can get him a breakthrough here. This partnership slowly taking the game away from Nepal here. So he's thrown in the ball, he's thrown in the gamble, and he's been given the ball to Kushal Bhutal. He's hoping someone can get him a double breakthrough here. A wonderfully flighted delivery outside into the stumps there, and Shai Hope drives it towards the sweeper cover region there, and that'll just be 1 run there. 80 for 1 after 10 overs, and earlier Nepal being put into bat by West Indies could manage only 134. Only Deepinder Singh showed some respite as all the other batters fell. He scored 58 of 47, and Sompal Kami just 26 of 15 in the end. He gave the late onslaught there. And in reply, West Indies came in strong. They batted beautifully in the power play, and Brandon King was extremely good, especially initially in the power play, scoring 22 of 17. And since his dismissal to the bowling of Nandan Yadav, Shai Hope, the skipper, and Shimron Hetmaya have been stitching a steady partnership out there in the middle. Once again, Kushal Bhutal, a good ball that was angling into the pads, and he tucks it away towards the deep mid-wicket region. They'll be happy to take just a single there. 82 for 1 after 10.2 overs. The target just now required rate is less than run a ball. 52 required from 58 balls. I know it's been in that sort of a game where the one team has always held the upper hand right since the start of the game. I mean, the Nepal fans would be disappointed here, but that's the way it is. Sometimes you can have an off day. Nepal having an extremely off day, especially with the bat here. But nevertheless, not to forget the contribution there from the performance there from the West Indies bowlers. Jason Holder picking up 4 for 27. He's been lethal here in this tournament. And I think he's picked up 7 wickets in this tournament so far. 83 for 1 after 10.3, 51 from 57 balls. To all the listeners who are tuned into Sports Beyond Cancer, this is Saurav Vittalmurthy, a former sports journalist who's been covering sports from the past 8 years in India and also worked as a sports journalist in New Zealand for 4 years. Unfortunately, due to my 5th cancer, I had to come back home and I have been on bed since the last 2.5 years. And I'm glad that I know that I've entered remission phase. I'm happy to start something to follow my passion, and this is the YouTube, and that is the YouTube channel right here before you. So that's the attempt from me to stick on to my passion and try something to provide positivity through my sports streaming, and also positivity to keep me happy, because I want to not settle for anything else and not give up on my passion just because of the 5 cancers at the age of 33. So thank you for all the support you guys have been showing, and I hope you continue to keep showing the support. I hope you hit that like button, and I hope you hit the subscribe button, and also please share it with your friends and family so that we can build a community here at Sports Beyond Cancer. Thank you for all the love you have been showing me. Extremely hoping that you guys would have dropped a chat in the chat box. Let us know from where you're watching this game and who were you rooting for today. I know West Indies are going to go away with the game here, but being honest here will be extremely helpful, because we can have a friendly discussion here. Who were you rooting for in this game? And let us know your thoughts, where you're watching this game from. Thank you for all the support you guys have been showing. And with that, the end of the over, West Indies are 85 for 1 after the end of 11 overs. And good over there by Kushal Bhutal there. Just 6 runs coming off it. And a wonderful start to the campaign here by West Indies. They have been playing wonderful cricket, especially the win against England would have done a world of good for the West Indies there. I mean, beating a team of the caliber of England after coming from 2 series losses, that would have changed the energy in the room there. That would have changed the energy in the camp there. They would have started to believe that we can still take on the top teams, and we are here to compete. This is the West Indies team, extremely brutal in the T20 format here. And Nandan is now being brought into his attack for his 3rd over. He's picked up the lone wicket here for Nepal. He's running in to bowl to Shai Hope here. Shai Hope, who's batting on 29 of 23 of with a strike rate of 126, is all set to face Nandan here. Nandan running into fast tube, and that was an angling. The ball was angling into the stumps, and he's opened the face of the bat, and he's guided the ball towards Sompal, who stationed himself in the deep point region there. And the Nepal fans, who have come in huge numbers all the way from Kathmandu to support the national team in Wankhede, will be disappointed, but they still need to be proud of the team for the efforts they have put in and for the way they fought till the end, especially after being a lot of wickets fell initially, and how Dipender Singh and Sompal fought till the end and gave them a score for the bowlers to fight for. And definitely they wouldn't be happy, but they should be satisfied with the way the team has been growing through the ranks. I mean, no other team comes into my mind, especially in the recent years. The rate at which this team is progressing in the recent times, definitely understandable that they are a team on the rise, and there will be off days. There will be days where you will learn lessons. Defeats like this will make you stronger. Defeats like this, opportunities like this will bring you the hard lessons, which will go a long way, especially in the development of the Nepal Cricket Board, as well as the Nepal players, as well as the youngsters who have been watching this game all the way from Nepal and Kathmandu. So that's the stories there for Nepal. This you should walk away with your head held high. You have given a wonderful tour for us to remember, and this has been a one-off day once again. This time banged in shot, and Shimron Hetmeyer wouldn't miss out on that. He loves those short balls, especially when it comes around the hips, and he swiveled across and he smashed it over the deep square leg region. A beautiful shot for 6 there, and that will be a maximum. Wonderful shot there. Banged in shot across seam delivery in his arc, and Shimron Hetmeyer, he's always waiting for those sort of deliveries to stand back and smash it deep into the stands. 83-meter 6 here there. A wonderful shot here, and West Indies want to finish this game early. Shimron Hetmeyer wants to get back to his room early, have the quick shower, and get to his meal as early as possible here. The partnership here now 51 of 37 balls, and Hetmeyer 37 of 25 balls. Beautiful batting there by the West Indian counterparts here.
Hetmeyer once again banged in shot. He goes for the pull. The bowler not learning here. Hetmeyer loves such kind of deliveries. This time he couldn't get good contact on the ball there, but nevertheless he powers it to the deep fine leg boundary. A couple of bounces and into the fence there for Hetmeyer. Then expensive over here from Nandan. He is banged in shot into the body of Hetmeyer. Once again, Hetmeyer going across, swiveling his body and pulling the ball way into the vacant area towards the deep fine leg region. 4 runs there. What a wonderful shot there. And to all the new listeners who just joined in, welcome to Sports Beyond Cancer. This is Saurav Vittalmurthy, a former sports journalist, right now new to YouTube, covering this live stream because of my battles with cancer. So I hope you have hit the subscribe button, and I hope you have hit the like button, and please drop in the chat box. Let us know from where you're watching this sport, and let us know who were you rooting for in this game, and also please provide a feedback on this commentary here. This time a slower ball angling into the batter there, and that's been tucked away towards the deep square leg region, and that'll just be 1 run here. A big over here for West Indies here. They will be eager to finish the game as early as possible. They are slowly taking the game away. Well, it was a small target. Early wickets was the only chance for Nepal. They failing to do so and letting the batters capitalize initially. They had almost lost the game from their hands, so the grip was almost gone. It was just formality, and here Hetmeyer is slowly stormed into the top 5 of the most runs in this ongoing World Cup. He stormed into the number 5 position with 129 runs. Tim Seifert topping the table with 167 runs. Here the Kiwi batter there. The Kiwi wicketkeeper batter there. 35 required from 49, and once again banged in short, but unfortunately did not climb that much as Hope expected. Somehow manages to get the bat and pulls towards the deep square leg region, and with that single he'll keep the strike. And also West Indies reached the 3 mark figure there. 100 for 1 after 12 overs here. A wonderful effort there by the West Indian batters out there, especially this current pair who are currently stitched a partnership of 57 of 39. They have batted steady. They did not let the mind think ahead of time. They did not want to force the shot. They played according to the circumstances and took 1 ball at a time and played according to the circumstances. And 57 of 39, unbeaten partnership, 57 of 39, and they will be eager to take West Indies home today. They have just 34 required of 48, and the required run rate less than 5 now. 4.25 the required run rate. 34 runs required from 48, and Bootle back into the attack. This time wonderfully flighted here, and he has driven it towards the sweeper cover, as Karan in the sweeper cover region will quickly throw the ball back to the bowler there. To all the listeners who joined in, please let us know who were you rooting for, and at least let me know which part of the country or the world have you been watching this stream or game from. That will be extremely helpful for us, because it will feel like that we are talking to a real person and not just speaking to a camera for the past 3 hours here. 33 runs required of 47. This time beautiful ball there from Bootle, and the ball's been tucked away towards the mid-wicket region, and the batter easily completing a single there. 102 for 1 after 12.2 overs. West Indies requiring just 32 of 46. The run rate almost less than 4.5 now, so should be a pretty outing there. This time a little bit short, and Hope man unable to get some good connection onto it, but poor fielding there in long on region. He has missed us easy ball that was rolling towards him on the bounce. A lapse in concentration there, and lapse in energy completely sums up Nepal's outing today, this afternoon. Poor effort there, and the coach would not be happy. Poor technique. He's left the ball to bounce over his hands, and the ball rolling away into the boundary, and he did not even make an attempt to get the ball back, which he still had time to pull the ball before the boundary, but he was not interested there. Lost in energy there, lost in momentum, and completely shoulders dropped there. Not just from him, the entire team, especially with the performance they have delivered this morning here. This time once again banged in short, extremely poor ball, and Shy Hope rocks back and smashes it deep into the deep mid square leg region, and that will be a huge deep mid wicket region. That is a huge 6 into the stands of Wankhede. 86 meter 6 coming off the blade of Shy Hope, and he is suddenly raced to 42 of 32, and Stuart Law the Nepal coach will not be pleased with the way the bowlers as the batters have performed today. He will be keen to go back to the drawing room and forget this, put this victory behind the team and motivate them in a positive direction. I mean, coming into this World Cup, Nepal have shown the potential there, especially against England. The way they fought, and they will be extremely taking away a lot of lessons. Every single loss does not mean a defeat. It's just that one has to win and one has to lose in sport, and here Nepal having a tough outing there, but these kind of outings will definitely strengthen your character, strengthen the team, and you will need to stitch together once again, sit back and realize what were the things that we went wrong, and this will definitely go a long way, because I can't remember any team which has been on the rise since the past few years like Nepal. They have been growing in a drastic pace compared to the other teams. I mean, Nepal have a strong foundation, especially being backed by the cricketing board. This is something wonderful. They coming into the ICC tournament and giving a strong performance against England. They have shown promises. I mean, they have lost to Italy by 10 wickets and 7.5. It happens in cricket. I mean, you can put it behind your back, and they can have another day off, like off day like they had today. But they should walk with the held high. They have a great future, great potential. They just need to be groomed in the right direction. And Stuart Law, there, having him at the helm of affairs, he is definitely going to strengthen them from one strength to another. He is definitely going to channelize their energies in the right direction there. So that'll be a dot ball to end the over, and West Indies requiring 22 runs from 42 balls there. And thank you for your chat there. Glad to receive a chat finally. Extremely happy that you messaged here. Keith Armstrong 5981. Thank you very much for your message. Watching from Sweden. Thank you for your wonderful message there. Hope you're enjoying the cricket. Hope you're enjoying this World Cup, and hope you're staying warm, especially with the weather there in Sweden. I think it's going to be somewhere around in the minus, and hope you're staying warm, and hope you're doing good. Thank you for your comment. That means a lot. You're watching all the way from Sweden. Thank you for all the support. Means a lot to me, especially gives me motivation that people are watching and having a conversation here. A wonderful stuff from you for putting out that message here. Extremely thank you for joining in on Sports Beyond Cancer here. 113 for 1 after 13.1 overs. The required run rate is less than 3.5 now. So that's the situation out there. An easy game for West Indies here. Dipender Singh has been thrown in the ball for his third over here. This time a wide full toss outside the off stump, and he's driven it towards the long off region. 1 run there for Hope here. Both the batters inching towards the 50 here. Hopefully both can get to the half centuries and take their home without the loss of any more wickets here. 20 required from 40, and wonderfully bowled this time, angling it into the batter, and Shimron Hetmeyer happy to gently defend it here with soft hands, and that'll be a dot ball here. This time wonderfully bowled. It's a Yorker length delivery outside the off stump, and he drives it past the bowler, and the fielder there from the long on region will cut it off, and that'll just be 1 run there. Keith Armstrong 5981. You're welcome, my friend. Yes, very cold. Yes, indeed. I've been in New Zealand. I have seen the cold, and I also know how the cold weather can be a pain sometimes, and I know Sweden is also extremely cold, extremely in this particular season, and definitely we need to stay warm. 19 runs from 37 balls. This time wide outside the off stump. Full length delivery, and is driven it towards the long off one once again. Happy to take the single, and happy to retain the strike back for the next over. 116 for 1. 18 runs from 36 balls. And the Nepal fans, who have come in huge numbers, will be disappointed there. I mean, they have come a long way to support their national team. They had some good glimpses here, good performances. They would have enjoyed Dipender Singh's performance today, and Well, I've been covering a lot of games in the evening, and I constantly keep saying tonight, tonight instead of today. So kindly excuse me on those aspects. And so they have a lot to take from this tournament, especially the likes of Deependra Singh, the youngster Sompal, and Karan. Every game brings in a learning curve. Nothing is lost here. Every single loss is a step to climb back once again, to go back and assess what went wrong. And wonderful there to see Stuart Law at the helm of affairs for Nepal. He is definitely someone who has the all the potential to groom players to the next level, to make them world class, and to definitely develop Nepal to the next phase of the cricketing journey. I mean, the last few years, no other team has grown with the likes of such as Nepal, rapidly growing at a wonderful pace, and they are here to stay. Definitely they are here to stay. They will be coming back stronger. It's just a one-off game, a couple of off games. It happens to even the major teams in big tournaments. So don't feel sad that your team did not perform well. Your team definitely fought till the end. You saw how they fought till the end today, despite the loss of wickets. Dipender Singh straight there. He batted it out. He batted it out for the team till the end, along with Sompal, and put up a fighting total. And that's the reason you guys are still in the still bowling out there in the field. Otherwise, the game would have been done and dusted a long way ago. So feel proud that they have shown resilience and character by not letting the wickets and not letting the opposition get a strong hold into this game, and they fought till the end and have made the opposition earn every single run till the end and have stayed till the end. Keith Armstrong, once again, thank you for your message. Yes, they are a very good team. Yes, they are a team that's just shaping towards the next phase. They are, it's like they are the teenage team. Like when you are in the teenage, you need to be groomed in the right direction. So they're just growing towards the right direction. They just need someone to guide them in the right direction and take them to the next phase of their journey. And I think Stuart Law is the right man for that. He'll definitely do wonders. We saw the glimpses against England, especially what this team can do and what this team has in store for us in the cricketing world. It'll do a world of good for all the associate nations to believe in themselves, and also a threat for the top teams that never to take any team lightly, and to promote more tours. It'll be good to see more bilateral tours, just like the Nepal skipper told the other day that they will be extremely happy to visit Australia, India, or even to host Australia, India, and the other teams, because those bilateral tours are where they get to learn, where they get to practice, and where they get to grow as a player and a character. So definitely that should be considered by ICC. Probably we'll see in the near future. This time Sandeep Lamichane, a flighted delivery tossed up in the air, and hope they're taking his front leg across, moving his front leg away, and he smashed it straight over the long on fielder, direct into the dugout of West Indies. 6 runs there for Hope, and 50 there for the West Indian keeper here. 50 coming off 38 balls. He's batted beautifully there. He stayed calm in the beginning, picked his gap, rotated the strikes, picked the odd boundaries, and then pounced on the loose deliveries, and he smashed a wonderful half century. A great knock from the West Indian skipper here in this game against Nepal. And Shimron Hetmeyer now. A wide ball outside the off stump. The ball was going away from the batter. He goes to other cut shot, but is managed to hit it towards the sweeper cover region. That'll be 1 run there. Hetmeyer, 46 of 32. He's 4 runs short of a well-deserved 50. He's batted beautifully in this tournament right since the first game. 14.3 overs done, 124 for 1, and 10 runs required from 33. That should be just protocol overs to finish the chase here. Wonderfully flighted this time, and Hope has once again rocked back and got underneath the ball, and he smashed it straight into the side screen there. 6 runs there. Beautiful shot there. A humongous shot. A huge 6 coming from the blade of Shai Hope there. Wonderfully flighted flighted ball, but was in the hitting arc of Shai Hope. And now that he's crossed this 50, and now that he knows that victory is near, he is freeing his arms there. 6 runs there. A huge 6, 84-meter 6 there. And with 4 runs required, here he goes inside out. Will this be a boundary? And it's been cut off by the fielder there in the long off region. Going towards his left, Lokesh cuts off the ball, restricting the batters for 2 runs. There are happy faces there in the West Indian camp. Darren Sammy with a smile on his face. He knows this team has all the potential, and he once again staying there for West Indies and trying to revive their cricket, and he's done wonderfully there. Oh, this time a googly onto the pads and he's tucked it away towards the deep square leg region, and that'll just be 1 run there for for Shai Hope, and he will keep the strike with just 1 run required of 30 balls. That would be Hetmeyer would be stranded on 46 there. He wouldn't get a 50 here. He's stranded on 46 as just 1 run required, and Shai Hope will be on strike for the next over here. To all the listeners out there, hope you enjoyed the stream. Hope you enjoyed the game. I mean, it was a one-sided game since the start of the game here. West Indies taking full control right since the start, even since the winning the toss. I mean, they won the toss and they won every single phase of this game. And Dipender Singh throwing in some good challenges there, showing some resistance there, especially against such world-class bowlers, especially when you had no support from the other end. And definitely a proud moment for Dipender and Nepal here, the way they fought back. But in the chase, Hetmeyer and Hope having other plans. They batted beautifully. This partnership now 90 of 57 balls, a winning partnership there, and they will be taking the game away as 1 run is required now, and angled into the pads by Deepinder, and he drives it towards the long on region. That will be 1 run, and that will be the end of proceedings here at the Wankhede Stadium here. West Indies winning the game comfortably by 9 wickets and 28 balls to spare, 4.4 overs to spare. That's the scenario out here from the Wankhede Stadium in Mumbai. Let me put the scorecard here, and Brandon King, the only wicket to fall. He was dismissed caught by Bhutel. Bol Yadav for 22 of 17. And Shai Hope, the captain and the wicketkeeper, West Indian wicketkeeper captain, he's played a wonderful knock. 60 runs of 43 balls with a strike rate of 138.64. And Shimron Ayatmeyer, the deadly batter, being promoted at number 3 in this campaign. He is carrying his bat wonderfully, and he's shouldered responsibility at the number 3 position. He's saying it to the management that he is owning that place and is not going to be backing away from that place. A wonderful knock once again. Unbeaten 46 of 32 balls with 4 fours and 2 sixes with a strike rate of 143.75. Taking the game away from Nepal here. And an easy victory here for West Indies. They'll be topping the table. 3 victories on the trot here for West Indies. And in the Group C, West Indies will be topping the table here. A comfortable victory after being put into pat. Nepal, all they could manage was 133, courtesy Dipender Singh, who fought who waged a lone battle here. And West Indies now winning the first 3 games. I mean, they will be extremely happy the way they have started this tournament. 2 matches played, 2 won, and 3 matches played, and they won all the 3 games. A 35-run win against Scotland and 30-run win against England, and now a big win, 9-wicket win with 4.4 overs to spare. This will definitely bump up their net run rate, and also more than the net run rate, it will boost up their confidence that they are beating the teams with such huge margins. That will do extremely do a world of good for their confidence and the type of characters, for the type of performances they have been delivering. Right. It's not been a single man who's been performing. All the bowlers coming into center stage, most of the bowlers contributing towards the win. That's been the story so far. So that's the end of the Group C clash here from Wankhede in Mumbai. I hope you enjoyed the stream. I hope you enjoyed the cricket. We'll be back for more cricketing action. This is Saurav Vittalmurthy, a former sports journalist, now covering the cricket games live stream. We'll not just be covering cricket, we'll be covering more sports, football, basketball, and the likes of tennis and hockey. More sports coming in because we are just starting out. This is a new curve, so I'm using cricket as a platform, cricket as a starting point to get through this phase and learn the tools of YouTube and the OBS and the streaming and stuff. So thank you for staying here. We'll be bringing in a lot of action here. please keep your continued support, because that is what means the world to us, because that will motivate me through this remission phase as I go through the surgeries and other stuff after 5 cancers at the age of 33. So it's been a disappointing um, relationship with me and the universe, but you guys are making me believe that the universe had its way, and probably this is probably the universe way of telling me that this was my inner calling, and you guys are the motivation behind making me believe in that matter. So help me reach that subscription mark and help me stay motivated, which will make me feel that I this is my path and I can do a justice on this field. So thank you for staying here, and we'll be back soon for the next game. Hope you have hit the subscribe button, and hope you shall share this with your friends and family, and hope you're enjoying cricket, and hope you're promoting cricket in your community with the youngsters, with the old people. Just not just cricket, keep promoting sports, because that brings positivity and development in the community. Hope you had a wonderful time out here at Sports Beyond Cancer this morning on a Sunday morning, and we will be back soon for the other games, and we'll be also bringing a lot of other sports here on this channel here. And rightfully, Jason Holder being given the player of the match here this afternoon here. He bowled beautifully, 4 overs, I think 4 overs, 4 wickets for 27 runs, hitting those perfect lengths, hitting those perfect spots. The variations he brings in, 11 dot balls, 6.75 the economy. Wow, absolutely crippling the Nepal batting order there. He was exceptional in the previous game, and he's come back to deliver another match-winning performance for the West Indies. So that's the story out there from the middle. Hope you enjoyed the stream, and you definitely hit the subscribe button, and we'll be back soon. We will have a strong association here at Sports Beyond Cancer. We'll be building up a sporting community. Here we don't talk cringe, here we don't ridicule the sports players, just like the other streamers or someone who calls that we are doing live streaming commentary, where they talk derogatory words, ridicule the players, put in memes against the players, and especially when the player is having a bad day, they bash him right and left with the use of bad words and the derogatory words. Here we don't do that. Here we promote sports in the positive mindset. We want them to know that the athletes are wonderful characters. Anyone can have a off day. They too are humans, and they have sacrificed a lot to reach at this stage, and they speak volumes about the character and the grit they bring onto the field. And here we just want to promote sports in the positive direction. So that's the reason behind this channel, Sports Beyond Cancer. If you want to know about my cancer journeys, just like some people were keen to know about my cancer journeys at the 5 cancers at the age of 33, I will definitely talk about it on this channel. But if you are keen to know about it, or if you know someone who's going through the rough phase and wants to talk about it, or is in or needs someone to lean on to hear to, because I leaned on to many people during my rough phase, I have dropped in my Instagram ID on the top left. You can feel free to follow me on my Instagram ID on the top left, Saurabh_Chicharito. That's my Instagram ID. Definitely feel free, so that we can connect and we can build a community together of positivity and resilience, and can show the world the power behind the human spirit there. So that's me, Saurabh Vittalmurthy, signing off on Sports Beyond Cancer. I hope you love the show. Thank you for all the love you have been showering me, and once again reminding you to hit the subscribe button there. We'll be back soon with the next game. We'll be back with more action there. I hope you enjoyed the show. Take care, bye bye, and we'll catch up soon here.